me post the things. And boom. Okay. Discord announcements are posted. I still need to grab headphones so we can hear anything. And also I need to post Twitter announcements.
Twitter announcements?
That's right.
On twitter.net?
.com. No, .com, actually.
Twitters.net?
No.
The place where people...
No, it's .com.
Oh.
.net is a different thing. That's a bird appreciation website.
.org.
That's a bird conservation website.
Why is it all about birds? I'm all about birds.
Because they're Twitters. They twit about.
Oh, it's an ornithological.
Owen says twitter.nut.
Twitter.nut. No, there's none of that this November.
AB!
Hey!
Welcome!
I'm making coffee, but I'll be right there.
Yes, I also need to boot up video games.
It's patron time.
B says, Google the toll-free number for Pegasus Transit real quick. Alright.
Oh my gosh.
I do happen to have toll-free number Pegasus Transit.
What do we have? Wow! Wow! Okay.
Just putting it out there, huh? V says finger guns emote. Thank you for that.
I needed that today. Thank you.
The hot tip there. Appreciated.
I'll call that number.
You never forget that number.
You don't.
Never forget your first time. But hello, everyone. How is everyone doing today? I'm still technically setting things up, but not that much setup. Just have to plug in headphones, and then whenever Bree gets here, we can go ahead and get started.
I'll be right there.
Wow.
He's almost done making itself.
Oh god. Alright.
Coffee, Alright, okay.
Okay. Let me go ahead.
To be full, you know, face stuck in the blender action, baby.
Oh boy. I don't know. You know, you might feel like a face stuck in a blender, but we're starting off. Oh, well,
face in the blender, heart in the blender, drop my headphones into a blender.
Sorry.
Everything's in a blender now.
I gotta rearrange this, make sure the ratios are all right.
Where am I at?
You're on there. Give me a sec.
Okay.
I'm gonna make sure it's set up right and doesn't look all fucky.
Twisted as the blenders in your head. It's a song about blenders.
It sure is. Okay, I feel like that's about right.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that looks like it's basically
Yay.
there. Alright, Bree.
Yeah.
Welcome to another month of Patron's Choice. We, technically we missed it for last month, but I'm not gonna count that. We did our best to try and get this done last month. It's just a lot of things were happening.
We'll just have to do another this month.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
This is the spillover from October, but darn it, we're getting it done.
And since Owen is here right now, it only makes sense to start off with Owen's choice for the game we had to play last month. Amy. You don't know anything about Amy. I know some things about Amy.
I know she's a terrible Sonic character. That's all I know.
Sure. That is definitely a character trait of hers.
I know she's a trad cap anti-feminist, but...
So,
Can you scoot a little bit to the left? I want to get into.
I mean, I think you are, but
It's like I'm like over here. I'm half Bray.
okay.
I can only see Hey, there we are.
I mean, you could probably scoot backwards and you'll be in frame still.
Alright.
Yeah, there you go.
Hello, everyone. We're back.
So, there's your control.
It's not a bizarre anime puppet this time. Hello.
No. I mean, that's not you. That's a different thing entirely.
Well, that's the thing. Now we can be here.
Okay, so now we open up the game again. Let me grab the MacBook because I need that.
So am I playing Amy?
You're playing Amy for like 45 to 60 minutes, basically.
Normal. Let's do normal.
It'll be fine.
Need some gamer juice here. Hold on.
Hopefully he says a game that goes with... Oh god, I did consider, how loud is this right now? Do I need to turn the game down? I forgot to have the mixer ready.
Got a snowball's chance in hell of getting a call through, ma'am.
Excuse me?
Get it because it's hot.
Tickets, please.
Yes.
Bring it down a
Here
bit.
you are, sir.
How's audio,
I
everyone?
thought the planet was supposed to be heating up.
I think we have a few centuries before we'll need to be wearing shorts in December.
Well,
Wow, that didn't age well.
game loud. Okay.
Good, because the big red sleigh driver's coming tonight.
He's gonna cut your child
with a chainsaw.
Miss Kringle, Father Christmas.
She's verbally challenged. She can't speak, but she's really looking forward to Christmas.
No, they all at that age.
God,
What is that? What is that?
Have a good time on the horror train.
What the fuck is that? Why is there a spooky clown?
That's not like fucked up like protein powder. I'm fucked up.
It's Christmas Eve. I have
Oh, she's turning green.
I think that's the
It's the latest thing.
color reflecting off of that screen.
No, they're both green.
Is the game still loud, or do we need to...
Hi,
Or are
Pitch.
we at a good level? Hi, Pitch.
Oh, Amy. It's
Amy,
not-
you're turning green.
You're never
You're
gonna
Shrekifying.
I promise.
Game audio, thumbs up, thumbs down.
The Shrekification has...
Where's the game audio, everyone? Seems okay. Cool.
I've been worried. Did you get out?
Yes, both of us. We're in
This is a French game. France knows to subsidize all its art forms.
Better
okay.
than...
I'm not sure. Same
Oh,
symptoms,
this...
fatigue,
I was already gonna note that, like, the dude that you were...
worse.
Oh, thank you.
The train conductor that was talking to you is, like, far quieter than the main character.
Hey, little girl whose face I'm in. How's it going? She's doing fine. Ah, so loud.
Touching anyone. He won't touch her again. I'm coming to you to help her get better. Are we clear on that?
Yeah, she looks like she's having a pretty rough time.
When you get to the hospital,
Like she needs to.
the badges I gave you,
What?
Oh,
but I don't want to take any chances with you coming through the front lobby. The professor
she reminds me a lot of me as a kid.
in the center. Do you
She's just like, I gotta hang up. My child is drawing very disturbing things.
My child is already having like massacre like.
The kid's playing Jackbox.
Oh
Everyone
my
makes
gosh.
fun of my drawings in Drawful.
See it?
I saw it.
I'll show their drawings
near the
in a video game.
Lana.
A Phoenix Center. Oh man.
We just left. I saw something on fire just fly over us. An airplane, maybe. Ellen.
There are no airplanes.
Amy.
Uh-oh. Oh no, my phone.
Oh god.
The train is wrong.
Oh no.
Don't get up.
Oh god.
Oh man.
What happened to that man?
Oh lord. Chapter 1.
Exodus.
Not a bad album.
What album is that?
Oh, that was Bob Marley. I need to re-listen to that.
okay.
I remember it being pretty good.
I'm not much of a reggae person, so
Nor
my,
I,
my
but I
knowledge
really
is,
liked it when I
is
first
very
heard
low.
it. Yeah. Use the left stick to move Lana and the right stick to pan the view. Let me check on my kid. Wait, there's probably something there. Oop, oop.
Amy.
No.
I need to find her. Where is she? Where did my kid go? Oh no. Wait, hold on. Gotta look at that. Oh. Look at that.
What? Why is there?
Paradise Land.
Why? Why?
I don't
That's
know.
maybe
Wait,
the
hold
most
on,
baffling
hold on,
thing
hold on,
about this
hold on.
video game
What's
so
this?
far
What's
is
this?
the clown.
Lost in the temple.
Why
Nightmare
is there
clown.
Why is there a spooky clown on the wall?
I don't know.
don't
Let's go down
understand.
here. Did my kid get flung back here? No, just another door. Uh-oh. Oh, a painting! Oh no! Sorry, I need to YouTube that. Whoa! Whoa! Hell! Whoa! That, oh man, I didn't see that coming.
I'm
oh,
so
God.
happy you went to the left instead of the right first.
Oh yeah?
I need to find something to protect myself before leaving the train.
Oh.
Find something to protect myself.
Self before leaving the I need to find something to protect myself before I need to find something. Okay. What's over here? Well, this
I
thing.
think
Right.
Reporters.
I think the game
Cool.
expects you to go to the right
Oh.
first, like when you initially leave that room. Mm-hmm. Because so make your way back to where you were
But
to the
Jay.
left.
I need to find
Yeah, go to the left.
find something.
Wait, hold on. Okay.
This is
All right, let's go.
this is definitely of the era.
It is.
You can tell that this came out in like 2010 or
Where
whatever.
are you?
Amy, are you crushed under that pillar?
Yes.
Amy, is that your blood? I
Yes.
feel like that stands to reason. It's kind of obvious at this point. Oh, there's the clown again.
No.
Why the clown?
No one advertises with actual clowns anymore. What
No,
are
they
you
don't.
even doing?
This is
See,
of that
I think
clown era.
here's why I think the game expects you to go to the right first.
Is the jump scare here?
Well, no.
What?
No.
I can't go through
There's
there.
another door right there to go through.
So many doors.
No, not that
but none
one.
of them open.
Turn
Except
around.
the open one, but I can't go.
On the
I need to
left,
find
on the
something to
left,
protect
On the
myself.
left.
Oh, in here. Oh, there's a fuse.
Yeah, there's like a little bit of a mirror jump scare.
But-
Which I don't know if anyone could see because I couldn't fucking see anything.
Yeah, I didn't see anything happen.
And there's a glowing thing on the ground.
Oh, there is. Crowbar. Perfect.
But yeah, they got like the mirror scare, the creepy body that you grab an item from,
Oh,
and
do
then
I?
they have you go down the hallway with like the fake like
Okay.
painting jump scare.
Yeah. Bleh. Like, that's just a painting wasn't hung right. That's not that terrifying.
It was so funny. I was testing this out to make sure it worked, and that I went to the left immediately and had that happen.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Mr. Kuroneko.
Welcome,
Happy to
welcome.
see you here as well. And yes, we are going to be playing those 4 games in one stream. We'll only be, like, you know, sampling, like, maybe 45 minutes to an hour of each one, but, you know, hoping to get, like, little tastes and see what they're like.
Do I have to equip my crowbar?
No, I
No?
think you have to, like, hold down L2.
L2?
Yeah.
And then hit square?
Yep.
There we go.
And then you would press circle to dodge.
Oh, okay. Alright, let's give it a go. Crashy smashy! Give me stuff! Damn it. So this isn't just like a treasure hunting game where I bash
and,
things for little gems?
We have a question from the chat.
Okay.
Have you internalized any of the controls that you are tutorialized?
Kind of?
I mean, it seems pretty simple so far.
Yeah, I mean, just like cameras, movement, hold this to smash this with square. Seems pretty straightforward.
Bree's
see
extremely
anything.
brave.
It's so dark. I need
It also
something
doesn't have the help that we have like a webcam
like blaring in our face
yeah,
right above
in
it.
front of us, so we literally can't see anything.
Oh my god, where do I go? Frame rate, where did you go?
The frame rate is also not good.
It's on the game in general. By the way, I think your VTuber needs her GPS recalibrated.
Oh, there we go.
You know what? There's a good
To
chance
move
of that.
heavy objects, you need to hold X during the whole
Oh.
effort. So, yep, there we go.
Oh, like that. Okay.
But do you need to circle it too?
No, I guess not. I assumed it
Okay.
did because it was doing the little twisty thingy.
I think that was like
The little
loading.
twisty thingy, it was spinning, okay? We're going through here. We got some, what's this thing here? Give me stuff. Oh, I've got, is that like my life bar or?
A brie, I have no idea. I played up until the part where you get the weapon and beat that one zombie up, and
Oh,
that's
right
it.
Oh, this game runs so choppy.
Yeah, it's a little bit. The frame rate ain't good.
This is like running a non-VR game in VR.
It might be
man.
streaming, it might be resolution stuff. Like there's
Ugh. Oh man, that's a lot. Let's go in here.
press R3 to crouch by enemies. I don't think you can get in there yet.
What if I hit it? No? Okay.
No,
Can't kick it. Okay. Where are the enemies?
Right
Oh,
there.
Pardon me. Excuse me. Just getting by here. Don't mind me
this
now.
frame rate is so bad.
Yeah, this hurts. My goodness. And we're good? I guess. Probably.
Guess so.
I could have just bashed his brains out and taken what he had on him.
That's probably fine.
Yeah, I guess that's fair. Let's. Oh, yeah. No,
Alright,
no, 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 no,
time to
no,
fight.
no, 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 no.
Watch
Just
for
like-
red spots on screen. If all four corners are red, your next wound will be fatal.
Oh no!
Use a syringe to heal yourself quickly.
Just pick up a random needle and stick it in me? That seems a little haphazardous. Hey, what are you? Do I have a?
What are you doing?
No, I don't have. No, I don't have any needles. Well, whatever. I'll find
No,
a
you
syringe.
got one.
Do I?
I think you like press down on the D-pad. Yeah,
Oh,
there
okay.
it is. And then you hit X.
Use it. Oh,
There you
ow! God, my neck. That would smart so much. It would hurt.
Oh yeah,
Let me in,
Pooch.
let me
This
in.
is definitely a like late 2000s, early teens video game, according to the color palette of it.
Oh,
Chunky.
oh, that chugs.
There's something to pick up back there.
Oh,
It's like glowing.
oh, that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Get it. Another crowbar. Give me the thing. Yay! All right. Whee! Swing it. There you go.
This frame rate's so
Oh,
bad.
It is. It's the worst. Where am I going? Oh God. Oh man. Like between having a light blaring in my eye and this absolute darkness and the frame rate, I'm like, I don't know where the hell I am. Let's go in here. Oh God. This is like watching a stop motion film.
Mufidi said, if you're playing this on PC, it might also be slightly old but relatively new code trying to run on modern tech, which often comes with odd issues.
That is fair.
Which makes sense. Could you go? I think those are stairs. Can you go down those?
Can I? Oh,
To the-
let's give that a go.
Or are they chained off? I
Oh, they
can't
look
tell.
pretty blocked.
No. Oh, but they are blocked by rubble.
Yeah, alright.
Oh, Owen confirms, no, this is just the game.
That's really sad if true. How do I can't get in. I can't get in.
There's probably more area that you can explore to the right.
I looked over there, I didn't see anything. Maybe I can go around. Let me see if I can just go around this train. Just
No,
like
you
let
didn't.
me
You
down.
didn't look all the way around. There's a whole other area for you to.
I
Well,
did-
no,
I did look
go
around.
down that way and to the right.
Oh, yeah, okay, I see.
That's what I meant that you hadn't
Right.
explored yet.
God, this character walks so slow. Is there not
I
a
think
run
there's
button?
a run. Try pressing down on L on the left stick.
I
I
am.
think there's a bad guy
It's not
around.
much better. Somewhere, Is that it? Is he in there?
I
Hey,
don't
friend.
know.
Oh, this hurts. Oh God.
There it is.
Oh,
You're doing a run right there.
yeah. Oh my God, this. Oh, how does everyone play this? Oh God. Okay. This flip book. Oh, zombie. Get him.
Ooh, doggy.
Get him. Okay, cool. Oh God, where? Oh, I can't. I don't know where I am. It hurts. Oh Jesus. Okay.
Hey, Louisa.
Oh, God,
Look,
ow.
stop running into the electric.
I'm not trying. This emulates like garbage. I was trying to turn around, but the frame rate kept sending me into the fence. Okay, back to checkpoint.
Stop touching the hot stove. Your parents warned you about this. You're just continuously sticking a fork into an electrical socket, just like, ah! Oh, that felt funny. Ah!
Yeah. It's great, right? Oh, you know what it is? I need to hold down, like, L2 if I want to run. That's what it is.
Oh, okay.
It's not even L3, like, because that would make sense.
Don't go that way. Go to the left.
I'm touching nothing. Okay. Oh my god.
What is happening?
Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. Hey, what's up with this?
Okay,
Exposed sparkling
Owen
water.
says, okay, this is emulator.
Alright, we got that. What's going on around here? Oh, there's more stuff. Oh god, this is I'm not touching anything. This is untraversable. Oh no. We might have to actually start buying games. Okay, we get,
I mean, if we had the...
Oh god, what's happening? Oh no, there's a person. No, that's me. I don't know. Yeah.
Is this game supposed to be a weird broken stop motion? No.
No.
We may be using an emulator with this currently.
Oh. Again, not touching anything. It's doing...
This is a fascinating...
Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh man. Oh, that's...
Go head on in.
Again. Can you traverse this?
Maybe...
I don't...
Maybe the magic will help me. Let's...
Like, it's like VR. Being the person controlling it makes it even more disorienting. Maybe it was a device to cause fear or nausea.
No, it's
Nothing
definitely...
says fear like I'm about to vom.
Oh my god.
I really
Okay.
do wish we could do this justice and, like, you know, play it as it was intended. But golly, I did not
mean,
foresee this.
We haven't even gotten to, like, the parts of this game that get, like, good and very weird and uncomfortable.
Oh man, this is gonna be wild.
Hold on,
It looks
I'm
like
gonna...
It's running well. It just...
I mean, it says it's compatible. That doesn't necessarily mean that it's running well.
Okay, I assume the green meant, yep, everything's in the clear. Just means, no, you can technically execute this as a program.
Oh,
Sure can. Are there any settings we can change?
not really.
Oh god.
Let's... Oh, verification. Oh, okay, something weird is going on there. Oh,
Virus time!
nope. No, it's not that. It's definitely not that.
I imagine the biggest scare quotes imaginable around the word good in that sentence Jay just said.
Let's try running this again.
Okay. Welcome everyone. Today we're gonna play Amy. That's right.
No,
Playing Amy.
I'm gonna have to, like, futz with the fucking thing again. God damn it.
Untitled hacked. Wife City hacked.
I mean, at the very least, I don't think it's a virus or anything.
Never know. Maybe just a lot of pop-ups going. Dog. This
No,
is okay.
no. It's definitely not that. That's just error messages.
Mm-hmm. You think Havoc was the company behind this game that insisted on having the clown in there? They were just like, listen, we're bonded with a protein particle. I'm fucked up with a clown on it for some reason.
Some reason, that strikes me as a very French thing.
Mm-hmm.
Is spooky clown. Oh my god, it's gonna start us off from the new game. What did Owen say there?
Oh, Owen said, which PS3 emulator are you using? Because I chose this because it was listed as playable, games that can be completed with playable performance and no game-breaking glitches.
We are using... What? Oh god, I forgot what the name of it is. It's like our PS3, I think.
Our PS3? Yeah, it looks like something like that.
Wait, hover over it again? I can read it.
Okay.
Our PCS3.
That's the one. Okay, cool.
Well, get the mouse off the screen. What are you
No,
doing?
leave it there. It'll be fine.
Make sure that the enemies don't drain Amy's energy.
Before they drain ours, am I right? Anyway.
I mean, honestly, Owen,
Amy, where are you?
the issue might be that, like, our PC is maybe just not up to spec for both running and streaming it, is more what I'm saying.
I don't know. Like, here's the thing. I know that emulation is a little bit complicated, but, like, we run, like, Doom 2016 at, like, nearly top level on here. Like,
That's one program, though.
Yeah, but I guess it's also probably a well-optimized one, but, like, we can run some shit on here. I don't feel like this is where it's whoa!
Bree, you would be surprised.
Is emulation just that wacky?
Well, especially for, like, consoles are still relatively new. Yes. Like, I think the only console that's had it, like, that's basically had it figured out is, like, the Switch.
Oh, well. Hey, you killed a zombie. Hey, it's kind of running.
Don't say that yet.
I'll keep it deep down. Where no one can see.
Okay.
You've moved the boxes of truth!
I've moved it once again.
I'm surprised PS3 emulator has advanced so much in comparison to 360 when it was notorious for being extremely complex to program for.
It's...
Yeah.
The tenacity of coders on the internet is an amazing thing.
Yeah, there's still N64 games I can't get to run how I want them to. Couldn't quite get Mischief Makers to work, but then again, I didn't know about as many emulators as I do now. It might be worth revisiting. I also know that my sister at some point wanted us to play Yanya Kabbalista, and I said, that's cool, I like it, give us money. But also, if she did, I would be totally willing to, because I remember
Did you
that
actually tell her that that's how we operate?
I told her, I said it wouldn't be fair, you need to give us money, because that's how we do it.
Yeah.
That's how we work with the, you know, telling us to play games.
At least when it comes to telling us to play games. You know, if we happen to play something that you want us to, then, you know.
It is because that would require, like, so much actual preparation that it's just like, I don't know, I might put that up for a vote at some point, just because I would like to play it. Like, I would actually buy a physical copy of it. Probably wouldn't buy the skateboard. The game was easier to play without the controller tech deck on it, realistically. But it was a fun game, conceptually. Very Japanese.
We built our PC.
It was kind of like Jet Set Tony Hawk Parappa. It was weird. It was a lot of fun, though.
Hi, Sass.
Probably will have to watch VOD. Enjoying, Amy? I'm on the phone. Oh, righto.
God, it is so fucking
It's a little bit
awesome.
clippy right now, how we're running it, but so far it seems great. We have pictures of creepy clowns. We have It's Dark.
It's starting to do it again.
Oh no, it's something about reaching this point is where it all just kind of unraveled. We're gonna start turning into, like, glitching into the corners of the room and, like, becoming that weird sort of character confetti.
Hi, Evie. Welcome.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. This game's gonna break. Yeah.
Eventually, it's gonna end up breaking, yeah.
Okay, we're back at the electric fence. Now what do we do?
Okay, you can just hold L1 down to run.
I'm looking for an Amy disk image so I can test it myself, and the first site I found, it has a single public comment that just says, "Thanks, gays." You're welcome.
For this piece of garbage.
Good. Yeah, it's running great.
Over here.
There he is.
You may not like it, but this is peak performance.
Look at this fucking dude.
I'm okay. I'm not gonna hurt you.
I need to find a little girl. Have you seen anyone?
I don't know anyone who deals little girls around here. But if you're looking for a yak, I know a guy.
Oh, look at that. Oh, his
mug.
eyes are like bulging.
He looks like a corpse, I'll say that.
There, miss.
He looks like he's been dead for a few hours.
Traveling with a little girl.
Don't ask why I know
Her name is
that.
What is.
Hey, it's Jackie Gleason. Owen says,
My name's
Hey,
Richard.
PS3 ISO Pal Multi. Thanks, gays. There it
I was
is.
just heading to the station
You're
monitoring
welcome.
office. The cell network's down. But I'm sure they got some fixed lines over there we can use to call.
He's bleeding out. He's got a stomach wound.
Maybe your little girl went that way.
Excuse me, man. Could I offer you in some fine blood from my stomach? There's more where that
You
came
happen to have
from.
a bandage. Maybe you're such a kid. I'm kinda dying here.
Do you happen to be a surgeon? Better yet, can you get me to a hospital full of surgeons? Could you get me a crack team of the you know, I'm gonna die. It's fine. They posted that on St. Patrick's Day. Oh,
Away from all these monsters.
I don't like this man.
this is making it creepier. It's adding to the intensity.
Way out of here. We need to find a way to cut the power. Follow me.
Get the fuck away from you.
Oh, God. Hey, they have a cold drink.
Wait, where'd he go?
Huh? Oh, he's,
He vanished.
yeah.
Ah!
Come out wherever you are.
It's okay, Jay. Next time I'll suggest a 360 game. Says Sass. Can I offer you a fatal stomach wound in these trying times? I love it.
Another genetic lock. Here, take this. It's a DNA cracker. Start by scanning the box with it.
Alright. I don't know if that's how. What?
DNA required. I have DNA. You want some? Here,
What the f.
make a new me.
Look at the dots on the radar that light up. You need to scan them to find the right
Hack the
signal.
world.
Let's go. I'll follow you.
Oh yeah, Pooch.
Go to one of the
No,
boxes.
don't follow me. Please don't follow
Please just
me.
stay here and I'll report back later
Infections
if there's any problems, and if not, you'll never see me again.
go through. Go slowly and don't tire yourself.
Oh god. Ah! I don't know what's scarier, the frame rate or that man.
I like the radar. It looks like we're playing like a scratching game, like a DJ game. Be sure to match up the beats with the beats that come at you. If those little bubbles aren't catching those lines, you're not laying down beats.
Is the. This is impossible.
That's the terror they want you to feel. This game is so scary, it's impossible. It's also clippy and
You
frame rate.
can't. You just can't see shit in this video game.
That's the other thing. Even if the frame rate was holding up, the design of this thing is too dark. Not like, oh, spooky dark. It's like you can't actually see a goddamn thing here. Literally, the items that are glowing to be picked up, you can't see them. It's just so dark. It's a weird design choice, I will say.
I don't. Art design choice specifically. I can't wait to not be playing this one anymore.
Video noir.
Amy, where you hiding?
This ain't no place for a little boil.
Come out to play! My goodness.
Where's anything?
I don't even know
can't.
anymore. I don't
Look
know
at
where I
this.
am right now.
I may as well be walking through the fucking void.
Oh,
And then I turn the camera around and he's
there's
just
Jackie
hanging out.
Gleason just waiting for you. I can't believe Life City is stealing my Stitch playing glitch games.
You know,
You know,
I guess 'tis the season. Oh, I can't. I don't think I actually can. What do you What?
This is what it would be like to trip for this.
Oh, okay. That's what you're going. Okay. I didn't get those too highbrow of a joke.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm playing 4D chess with my absolute brilliance here.
Okay.
Is turning
nope.
up your monitor's brightness not an option?
The monitor's up pretty bright. I can't. I cannot continue to play like this. It's starting to do like the the
Yeah.
shaky thing.
I'm starting to get like the VR bombs. I'm just like, ugh, it's too much.
I'm sorry, Eoghan. This is all we
2 frames per second. Yeah,
we
you know.
could only do like half an hour of Amy, but like this is actually,
We might have to perfect the emulation and come back to it.
I guess.
I'm willing to, because I want to run it proper. I do want to give this a go. I just, this is hurting. Accidentally copying Cloverfield.
I'll just have to request the 360 version next month. Maybe that one runs better.
I mean, here's the thing. Real talk, ideally, we want to just, like, get our hands on classic systems so we can just, like, buy games and play them.
Yeah. And then the emulator
All
crashed
time's
again.
a good thing, as they say.
Okay.
Because I have a feeling we might, you know, in time run into this here and there.
Let's try Drakengard 3 now.
Hey!
As requested by Dusty on the Patreon.
Will it run?
Hey Magumbo.
Hey, welcome!
I mean, I booted it up yesterday. It ran. I played
Okay.
through like the first opening act of it.
Nice.
Cool. Not supposed to look like that.
Nope. Very squished.
Oh no, yeah, I mean, we own a PS3. It's just we don't have it hooked up right now because we still don't have a desk.
A week from now, we're gonna have.
Yeah, we're gonna
hopefully a
have the
desk.
funds.
And then,
Oh, that is not centered.
yo, that's unreal.
You made that joke earlier today.
I do it a lot.
Alright, hold on. I'm gonna...
Zero.
What now?
Can I go find a bush? I need to pee.
Great note to open on with your game.
Very good note. I mean, it wouldn't be a Yoko Taro game without some weirdness like that.
That's true.
Alright, is it... That
From a game
looks...
that won't run well on emulation to a game that infamously can run better on emulation than on actual hardware.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Alright, let me turn this back to
The
performance
last decade
mode.
in gaming belongs to that engine.
It does.
Not every
So here it is. Drakengard 3.
Is it our job to guard the Draken? Is that
Well, the original name of the Drakengard series in Japan is Dragon Dragoon.
Fate
Ah,
to kill
yeah.
each other in the end.
So this is technically DOD3 is the original name of it.
Dodd. Hello, I am Dodd.
We've grown strong.
I forgot Zemnas has a bit part in this game. Star of Sekiro, goofs die twice.
Zero. Big dummy.
That's spoilers, Sass. Don't spoil your Sekiro streams.
I feel like if you're modding it, you basically have to.
6 sisters.
She has a flower for an eye. She does.
World
Yeah.
Protected by the power of song.
I like it.
But one of these
It's
sisters
pretty.
seems to bring about
It's
the world's
unique.
ruin. And she won't rest until all the others are dead.
Her hair is immaculate.
Looks like the 360 version of Amy works well emulated. If you want that to be your request for November, sure. You're certainly welcome to do so.
Looks cool. I like the art.
People have issues with this game.
What's up?
Is-
Is it the fact that it opens up with someone needing to piss?
No.
That's a little bit weird, but
I
other
mean,
than
that, like I said, that's just general Yoko Taro weirdness. Like,
Yeah.
that's expected of his games. I mean, part of it is what Wafidi was saying, is that this game did not run well on consoles.
Stoners in the first place. Get on. Let's beat him to death.
Oh, they talk. That's cute.
Exactly the kind of insane world I've always wanted.
Oh, hey, shit kid. I recognize that voice.
Just an idiot.
I am just an idiot.
I suppose.
I'm gonna drink some tea while we're watching the opening
This
cinematic.
game is so anime. I love it.
Yoko Taro games are always anime. What are you talking about?
That supports my point.
It's just the way that you said it was like, oh, this is so anime.
Well,
it's like, yeah,
we're in
of course
for
it is.
another animaic adventure, and I'm ready. It's the dragon from Drakengard 3. All right, so we're gonna. How does it? Is there any like? Did we miss anything from 1 and 2? Are there things to know about the Drakengard universe?
I mean, technically, all the games, like both the Drakengard games and the Nier games, are interlinked. It's just they also stand alone and work fine on their own.
All right,
Five beautiful goddesses descended upon the land.
Sass says this game is about killing your sisters and fucking their boyfriends. Ultimate cuck.
Oh, wow. Okay.
The people.
Yeah, one of the secret endings to Drakengard 1 is the prequel to Nier.
All right,
It's all very convoluted. Don't worry about it.
So there's a lot more like actual humans alive here. We haven't Mega Man X'd yet. Okay. Well, okay.
Became a distant memory. And as a result,
One corner of the world wielded fire, the other the power of water.
basking in the newfound light.
The Metroid. Oh, God. I was telling a story, for fuck's sake.
Murderous savage.
No. George the storytelling old man. No. Oh, he's dead.
I think you mean in toner.
She's in there.
Also, while this is going on, I could tell the story of. So you had therapy right before we started this,
Yes,
and I decided to take a walk because I don't want to invade on
Sure,
your
yeah,
private
you know,
time
like,
doing
yeah.
that.
Well, let me.
So I was taking a walk through our neighborhood, and I passed by an intersection, and there's like just a crow hanging out on like a stop sign. This guy looking at me, I look at him, and just like, hey, what's up? I cross the street that he's hanging out on, and suddenly from behind me I feel something like pat me in the shoulder, and the fucking crow had like shoulder checked me and landed on the sidewalk next to me, and I just had to look at it like, what? Excuse me?
Hey, welcome. That is a lot of Kool-Aid.
Yes.
It's a fair deal. It is like very Kool-Aid red. It's like iridescent red. That's not blood colored.
I don't think Drakengard 1 was inspired by 9/11. I think it's Nier is the one that was inspired by 9/11.
Also, that is an adorable emote. I love it.
It's time.
Your fault for traipsing into the crow's turf. See, I thought that maybe the crow thought that, you know, the big black jacket was like, ooh, mommy! Ow, that wasn't feathers, what the hell?
Well, that's the thing, like, it didn't continue, like, fucking with me or anything. It just kind of, you know, accidentally bumped into my shoulder.
Evie says, you've been marked, Jay. Watch your back.
Oh no.
Oh no. The crow is showing you who's boss. As he kicked his own ass by running into your shoulder. That's a real sign of superiority. 2B's ass heat sink can melt steel beams. I think both this and 1 came out on the anniversaries of 9/11. Interesting. Also hope you like that Square Visual Works cutscene, the only one in the entire game. Oh, neat. Well, at least
The
they took
crow
the time.
thought I was a greaser? I don't have slick backed hair. What are you talking?
Hey.
I mean, that's not even like a dig at greasers. That's just like a legitimate, like,
Yeah,
I
like
don't.
you don't.
I.
No, I know. I was just doing the hey.
You
I
were
was
doing the Fonz
yeah,
thing.
the
You were
Fonz
doing
are
the
really-
dated cultural reference.
Yeah, the dated cultural reference that I never even organically watched, you know. This gets into the whole, like, people who grew up with Scooby-Doo didn't know who the hell Don Knotts was, but there he was. Hey, I'm Colin here.
Also, is the game audio too loud, or is it at a good level currently?
I mean, I imagine it's set at okay. I mean, like, you know, the way I've been running audio out here, I think it runs okay.
No one's brought up, so I assume it's fine.
Yeah, okay. If we're ever tuned out, they either don't want to hear us or they'll let us know.
Defeat the Titan.
Yay!
Get on the Hydra's back!
Get him! Oh, him sword big. Him sword very big. Oh god. Beat the Black Knight!
Ah, I forgot what my dodge button
God.
is.
Oh, okay, I thought it froze. I was like, ah!
Oh, okay.
This game is like if you just played Kane from Nier. Okay.
Sick. Works for me.
Eagerly awaiting the moment that Jay literally chumps the shark. You know,
it might happen sooner than you think.
if either of us were gonna do it, it would be her. She's
That's
the one
gonna
who's
be the
foolhardy enough to...
It's gonna be the Kingdom Hearts streams because you're definitely gonna end up playing those games.
Looking at the patron votes, I think that's probably gonna happen.
If you want to help prevent Bree from having to play through Kingdom Hearts,
Or force me to.
consider supporting us on Patreon for as low as $1 a month.
I might have to finally face that. If I do,
You're
will
gonna have to
say-
face your fears.
Yeah.
Let your face, let your face, let
That's
your
not
face.
even where I was
your
going with
fears.
it. I was saying if I do that, like,
Yeah.
you know, I've had a lot of stress in my life lately, so I'm gonna get absorbed in it. I'm gonna really let the Disney Final Fantasy wonder wash over me and let it hit me organically. I'll pretend I'm younger, I'm just coming into this game just came out, and I'm like, wow, and I'll give it a chance. I will give it a chance. I might lose my composure and start laughing when all of the under the sea stuff starts happening,
That's
but
fine. That's completely
yeah,
fine.
water levels
to
have
be-
always been, you know.
To be fair, there's not singing in the Little Mermaid levels until Kingdom Hearts 2.
Okay, so we don't need to face that until then.
No.
I don't need to face that fear. She needed to wear a powder blue jacket to make sure she isn't threatening to me. Yeah, you know. We're teaching crows who are boss out here. The overall mix of this is lower than Amy, so it's fine. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. Good to know.
Yay, Blood Rage!
Blood Rage mode!
Which fight mode would this be in
Yakuza.
yeah.
Beast.
Beast, yeah.
Yep.
Definitely Beast mode. The dance mode was so fun. I want to
It's so
revisit that just
good.
for me, just to play through the rest of it. Like, when I found dance mode, I was like, there's no other way to fight now. I'm going to do spinning kicks on my head.
To be fair, that I would argue that's maybe like Majima's best
It's a good set.
best moveset.
Hold on, my beloved sisters.
You'll hear MIDI under the sea a punch, though.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm okay with that.
Of the 4 Yoko Taro games, this one I took the longest to come to terms with. Part of me feels it has the best writing of them. It took a while for me to realize how the elements play off some others, but when I did, it was amazed. Neat!
For sure. I'll say, despite how good the endings
It's been a
of
long time, Zero.
Nier and Nier Automata are,
I like her hair.
I didn't notice.
You haven't changed a bit.
as I was saying, despite how much I enjoy how good I think the endings of Nier and Nier Automata are, the ending of this game, like the last boss of it, is so fucking cool. Like it's just cool.
Right on.
It's the best way for me to describe it.
Prude for. A good cat fight really gets my juices flowing. Wow, I sure am popular around here.
Enough talk, Zero.
Yeah.
This is the
This game mostly runs well, except for some reason these cutscenes get a little bit frame ratey.
Right now the protagonist is like, oh yeah? Well, this has always been my fantasy to get my ass kicked by 4 beautiful women, so bring it on!
Hey, Zero, guess what?
They're your sisters, Bree. Come on.
I also find DDR cool. Like the RAM or the or the
No,
game?
the game.
I do too.
For me?
Fine, I'll split. The final boss of this game is a rhythm game.
Oh, righto. That sounds awesome.
It is.
I
It's
love when you stick a rhythm
extremely-
game in the middle of a game. That's my favorite thing, actually. Here's the thing. Were money no object, and were we not, you know, cramped for space, and also, especially, were we not on the 2nd floor of a building, I would buy an actual DDR cabinet like that. Like, no questions asked. I have always wanted one. Yeah, yeah, I can't speak today. Sass clarifies, Bree, they're sisters. It's like, oh, okay, sure, fine.
Uh-huh.
Whatever's troubling you, I'll help however I can.
But come on, this is Yoko Taro. That might not be off the table.
That... I don't feel like Yoko Taro had any of those.
Okay, he's not that weird.
I feel like you're getting him mixed up with other creators.
I feel like I am. This one hits a nice balance of bringing DoD's dour worldview to the near structure, the 8-to-4 localization.
Oh, was this one an 8-4 joint for the localization?
You can duck your sister's boyfriend, but not your sister's. They will come for you, and they will beat you up. You might fight for love, but will you fight for all of your sister's boyfriends? Got a lot of fighting to do.
What do you think? There's only enough room in this world for one.
Okay.
Okay.
Sisters are doing it for themselves, says Magumbo. They're all strong, independent women who don't need no man.
But they have man, but you're taking the man and whatever.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
They'll be okay without
Anyways,
the man.
here's a dragon.
Oh hey, a dragon! Yay, like the game suggested. Yay.
Yes. Dragon Dragoon.
Drag on, you crazy diamond. Hi, I'm Gabriel. How's it going? I'm a giant flying chicken. Got sharp teeth.
That's no longer a dragon you've got there. Just a monster.
Gestalt / replicant. This is Automata, where all 8-to-4. I don't know who did DoD 1, but the localization was that late 90s, early thousands trademark. Stiltedness with some cut and rewritten content.
For sure.
Are their boyfriends the dragons? Possibly?
No, or as far as I'm aware of the story of this game, I don't believe they are.
What a doofy dragon, I love them. I do too. I love how much he just kind of galumps. Just... Oh god.
Yeah, she lost
Let me
her
give you a
arm.
hand there. She wasn't very well armed, I'll say that. She's in limbo now. Alright. That was disarming. Thank you. Keep going.
Oh,
More puns.
more puns.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry, I'll stop the clapping.
Oh, thank you. I'll handle the wrist. We don't need to take this to such extremities, huh?
She
Thank you.
fled.
I'm going out on a limb here.
I have to like do the thing where I like stick my hand between my thighs and like
Just do
the fast clap with with my thigh meat and
Sure.
my hand.
Right, story. Right, yes.
Also, stories happening. Everyone is gonna be like, "What the fuck are you talking about, Jay?"
Let us sing of the world's end.
I don't know this song. I'm nervous. How do we sing Dragon Guard 3? What are the words?
Progress saved.
Hey, look, we made progress.
Aerial evading. You can also evade while jumping.
Huh?
This is a story of 6 sisters.
Living in one
In a
house.
world protected by the power
The
of
real
soul.
world. Sorry. It's the end
No
of the
one
world,
knows
so
what
no
the fuck the real world is now, Bree.
The land of mountains.
First you're making Happy Days references,
alright,
and now
fine,
you're
fine. Here's the funny thing. I've never watched any of those shows. All cultural osmosis. That's literally
I was talking to a coworker the other day, just saying like, God, if I could just like rid my mind of the absolutely fucking useless like
cultural garbage.
yeah,
Yeah.
pop cultural like cultural osmosis shit that has invaded my brain and
Yeah.
it's just there.
I think that's what's taking place of
I
Matt
would-
Has fled
for me.
Well, yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
heals.
our brains operate like fucking computers, and like the amount of like memory that it's able to store, I would absolutely just get rid of that shit immediately.
If they figure
to
out how to,
remember
like-
anything else.
Yeah, if they figure out how to defrag and like clean out the hard drives of the mind, I mean, start with that. Start with like, you know, like childhood theme songs, commercial jingles. Get that shit out of my head. I'm
Yeah.
never gonna use it. I never even bought those products. It doesn't matter.
Also, hi, Corgi Forzen.
Hey,
to the stream.
welcome. Welcome. Thou darest go to the sepulchre and unearth that vileness?
It's been an entire year.
Okay.
And I'm still
We're all getting poisoned from being online. Yeah, that too.
I mean, it's not even entirely being online.
I mean, again, there was a lot of just like leftover trash that continued into like TV media over time.
my new arms.
Yeah, remember how
Referencing
there was
things.
that big trend of like I love the planks for like decades, like on
Yeah.
VH1 and shit? I watched those shows, and it's done things to my brain.
Why did you
And
watch those shows?
Because I was a kid that didn't have anything else to watch at the time.
That's fair.
and,
That's how I
like,
watched a lot of things as a kid, looking
Yeah.
through VHSs going,
Elegant
ah,
options.
okay, Pink Panther, sure.
Never been picky.
Wow, he sure gets into some trouble. He thinks a chicken's gonna be in there, but instead it's gonna be chicken. But this was funny.
Believe how long it took my wounds to heal, but now it's finally time.
All Hail Magumbo says I watched those too.
I'm glad I'm not alone in the pain.
You're not alone.
My eye hurts like a bitch.
You have a flower growing out of it.
Hmm.
I would
No
imagine.
video games to play instead of having to watch VH1 either.
I mean, I did at least have some video games. It's just I did not have much video games.
That's fair. That's fair.
Open the door and head outside.
You're gonna open the head outside? Why is there a head outside? And why are
I
we
said
opening
open the door and head outside.
it? Oh, okay. Yeah, the door and head outside. We go outside, we take the head, we take the door, we open them, and then what do we do? I'm being a knob, I'm sorry. You can't handle me right now. Anyway. I already hate the voice.
I love this. Little baby dragon. I think she hates the voice too.
Yeah, I think
Bree.
she's going, oh man, they sure picked a voice for this one, didn't they? It was theoretically in the age range that the real world tried to cater to when it first came out, yet I never watched it. Get out of my swamp, Zero the Ogre.
How many
I love my dragon son, says Courtney.
don't roll around in the fucking mud?
Okay, well, hey, that's been Life City. Goodbye, everyone. What? Best game.
This game rules.
Yoko Taro, why? You done?
He did the shiver pee.
Oh my god. No, see, like, reptiles are cloacal, so there was some shit in there too.
Don't have it again.
Incredible. Yeah. No, this game is fantastic so far. What other game do we get to watch a dragon piss itself for getting screamed at?
Okay.
That running.
Well, it took
Oh, Wafidi says, I don't think Jay's gonna get to this moment. It's a ways into the game, but Mikhail, yeah, is the original milkshake duck. I'm not joking. What?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about what that phrase means, Bree.
Alright.
It's okay.
Just gonna Google it real quick.
No, Bree, don't worry about it.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. This falls into that thing I was telling you about that we were just talking about of
Yeah.
like pop culture, like brain poisoning. You don't, in fact, need to know what a
Yeah.
milkshake duck is.
That's fair. I guess we have the freedom, not entirely, but sometimes online to go, this thing, I don't have to know what it is. I have a choice, and I can check it out, either gain not much of anything or a curse from knowing what it is, or I could just ignore it. I've avoided a lot of things. I've never heard a lot of the annoying, like, popular culture songs that have come out. Baby Shark, never heard it. Never had to. Everyone's like, oh, it's not a bad song. Oh, it's a terrible song. Ah, it's a song. It's never heard it. Don't have to. It could be great. Could suck ass. I don't know. It's a kid's song. I've never heard it. Doesn't matter. I'm fine with that. I can make choices in going, hey, I'm not going to engage with this. So you know what? I'll do that with this too. I'll do that with this too. Speaking of being online... Yes, Pooch?
Milkshake duck.
Oh, yeah.
Why? Can't we just talk
I
instead?
love the cursed Sebastian next to our little Sonic there. Milkshake Duck got snubbed by Webster's Dictionary and I'm still annoyed. Aw.
Yeah, until that word makes it into Webster's Dictionary, don't worry about what it means.
Fair enough.
Okay. I'll tell me. That is... Oh, hey, dude, speed up.
Just worry
Oh god.
What's up?
and stay focused.
Oh, Wafidi said to articulate it in normal person vocabulary, he's all cutesy throughout the game, but there's one level where you fight wyverns and he's out of nowhere virulently racist toward them.
Okay.
Zero spends the whole level feeling extremely awkward.
Understandably so.
Yeah, yikes. For some words, that's no single person has ever said.
It's one of those sentences that you type out and you can feel like, yes, I did in fact create something today. No one has combined these words.
Hey, Sardius, welcome.
Welcome, Danny.
I love Milkshake Duck. Haven't checked up to see what he's doing lately, though.
It's been like 2 years since I saw what Milkshake Duck was up to. Like, I really loved that last album they put out. It was really good stuff. I feel like I've heard people talking about him, but I don't really know. I just try not to go on Twitter very much.
Green Barrel's asking, are wyverns intelligent in this game?
I have no idea.
Well,
This
they
is
piss when you
genuine.
yell at them, so whatever that's worth.
Well, no, that Mikhail is not a wyvern.
Oh, that's
Mikhail
just
is
a dragon. Okay,
Yeah.
right up. Oddly, whenever the game comes up, no one mentions that moment.
So, you get what I'm
Milkshake Duck for sea lioning.
Again, just one of those series of like online terminologies that you use and a normal person would look at you and say, what the fuck are you even talking about right now?
No, you wanna know
Are you
the
having
one-
a stroke?
Here's the best way I can, like, you know, outside of, like, other references, things I organically absorbed. Do you want me to date myself as hard as I can right now?
Sure.
Hey, remember when Radiskull and Devil Doll were on shockwave.com? The internet, am I right? That's back there.
Fucking
I remember
what?
watching Space is Dumb. This was back in the days when, like, Flash was purely used for advertisements and people were just realizing, oh, we can make stupid cartoons with this shit. I remember all that. I watched that on dial-up. I had nothing better to do with my time because I was like 5 or whatever I was at the time.
You had internet access at 5?
Probably
Jesus
not. I might have
Christ.
been like maybe like 8, 7. I don't remember what it was, but God, it was a long time ago. Sass says everyone loves Piss Dragon. He's so funny. That whole scene was just so awkward.
It rules.
still don't get why you're doing this,
No, I'm not clicking that Pyrocat. I appreciate you making it available for everyone, but I'm sticking
Oh, I
to
mean,
my.
it's a tweet. Don't worry about
Okay,
it. I
alright.
mean, they've basically summarized what it is already.
All right. The whole internet loves Milkshake Duck, a lovely duck that drinks milkshakes. 5 seconds later, we regret to inform you the duck is racist.
Yeah,
Yeah, okay, so that.
that's what Milkshake Duck is.
Wow. God damn. I see how that could be unfortunately applied to quite a few things.
I mean, not so much unfortunately, unless you mean the fact that they ended up being like racist is the unfortunate
Yeah, that's
part.
the thing.
Oh,
So,
okay,
yeah.
that's what you're. Got it. Okay.
Not chicken out on it. That means no running away like a crybaby, and no rolling around.
Is hating cats racist? The origin was the definition. Interesting. Yeah, cats deserve rights. Leave them alone.
Quit repeating
The
Cat
phrase
boy
lost
rights.
The phrase "lost to youthquake" to be in the dictionary. Like, come the fuck on. Yeah, that word makes me upset.
Which word?
Youthquake.
I have no
That's the
idea.
TikTokiest word I've ever
What the
heard.
fuck does youthquake mean?
To be clear, it's not a real duck. Well, that's good. I imagine that real ducks aren't racist. It's an unfortunately useful term. Very well put, yes.
Well,
That I feel is more my thing. Is like, I wish it wasn't something you could relevantly stick to things that, because I want less things to be racist. No one has ever said or will say youthquake. I agree. I've never even heard that term. Case in point. I know I'm not everyone in every clique of people, but I feel like through popular culture, if this was going to get use, it would have hit me once. And all I've heard is that it was something that has been made a word and no one has used it organically.
Well, whatever works.
Youthquake is the name of a Dead or Alive album.
What?
Oh, or a Dead or Alive album, the band. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Have anyone hit wonders named of their albums Milkshake? No, I haven't. I haven't seen the Milkshake Duck album by Dead or Alive.
I'm not sure what's real and what's a joke from the chat currently.
We live with that beautiful, like, middle ground, and I love that. Just never quite knowing. Not related at all, but all this talk of problematic ducks has reminded me of this. I'm worried about clicking this link. In this tweet, I am pissed off at the toilet duck brand toilet. What? Drill, what the hell? What?
It's okay, huh? Don't worry about it.
My brain is breaking. What is this? Oh my god.
You know, this isn't what I was expecting the stream to be.
You know what? I mean, we're learning things.
We are.
Not probably super useful things that we'll bring into our everyday lives.
Definitely not useful things.
Yeah, things nonetheless. You know, it's fine.
I don't have enough gold.
Toilet dragon. Yeah, it's an interesting chat today. I like that. I like when things are at least interestingly bizarre. You know, that's good. It brings about conversation. Toilet Duck is a brand of toilet bowl cleaner. Oh. I can't find the tweet, but it was something along the lines of cinnamon toast shrimp, Topanga husband got milkshake ducked. And it was at that moment I realized I was too online.
Yep.
Yeah, you always hit that moment.
You eventually reach a point in your life where things start connecting. Just saw what Beryl said. It's like, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, little guy?
So no one was in the shop, huh?
Nope. Pretty stupid of him to leave it on guard.
A lot of wholesome things have gone ways.
Why don't you stand in until the shopkeeper comes back?
It's messed up that they used to make ducks clean toilets. I agree, Danny. It's really...
They don't even have any hands.
They don't.
How do they do it?
They scrape it with their feathers, and then it's like in there. Like, imagine having to clean a toilet with your fingernails. It's like that times a million.
Oh.
Yeah, it's gross. We shouldn't have put ducks through that. History is just full of messed up shit. Ducks don't have butt muscles. They just poo everywhere. Cloacal creatures will do this. It's just in and out. It's just like...
Okay, and now we're done talking about ducks. And now we move on to the next subject.
Hey,
we started talking about cloacas, and now we need to
By the way, have either of you heard the DoD 1 OST? It might be one of my all-time favorites.
I have not heard much of it, no.
That's one thing I'll say. Yoko Taro games always have like an amazing soundtrack.
Mm-hmm. That's Keiichi Okabe, baby.
Good stuff.
Fine.
I love the way he sits, just like,
Yeah, it's like, oh man.
He really does just look like a dragon baby.
Yeah.
Let's get back to the piss dragon. That's right, Pirate Cat.
Let's get back to the game. It's time. Alrighty.
The story about killing your sisters and fucking their boyfriends.
The happiest place on earth.
Okay.
Hey, we have a sword.
We've always had a sword. What are you talking about?
I've been looking and chatting about Piss Dragon. I haven't been engaging with the game as I should be. Here, I'll pay attention to the game too.
No, it's fine. You continue focusing on the chat. It's okay.
No. I'm the dragon. Gotta love me.
He takes every chance he can to make a poop in his pants. As it turns out.
Got like dinosaurs is one of those references that I wish I didn't organically remember, but I watched it. I saw that, Jim Henson made some very bizarre looking mechanical puppets. Mm-hmm. And it's just those weird little things. And it's like, how would I describe this to someone now who's never seen it?
Alright.
Like, so they made a sitcom with big mechanical dinosaur puppets. Why? I don't know. I don't know why they did
Because
that.
Jim Henson was big at the time.
And they were like, hey, this obnoxious baby that abuses his father with a frying pan, he's gonna be the comic relief here. This is him. What? This is the near... Oh, this and the nears were okay... Oh, sorry, we're all Okabe. For DOD1, he went with Namco lifters, and it sounds like nothing else in the gaming for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. I already read those bits. Have you seen the music video? Yeah, no, I mean, I remember seeing that, again, organically, on TV.
Oh, did you?
Back when we had the CRT screen.
Literally the most I remember of dinosaurs from when I was a kid was that, like, we had, like, a doll of the baby that had, like, a pull string on it.
Oh man, that's cursed.
But that's literally all I remember from it.
That just sounds like a giant Furby.
I mean, it kind of was, yeah.
I don't know where I would be without knowing about Laverne and Shirley join the army. Oh god. Remember when Bracy looked at the word Ithaca on at least 6 different signs yesterday and still couldn't figure out where she was in GeoGuessr? Bree not seeing the sword just reminded me of that. We have a lot in common, what can I say?
I mean...
It just, you know, it sounds
you
like
are
a person's name.
of the same brain,
yeah.
So
it sounds like
makes
a person's name. Like, I couldn't have told you that either. It just sounds like, I guess, Ithaca, like, design group. This is probably the last name of some privileged fuck who, like, owns this group. Cool. I know it's in New York because there's New York on the thing. And they're like, look at the thing! You know, you never know. If I don't know that it's a place, that doesn't help me. Oh, Hell Nagumbo says, I think Dinosaurs has held up strangely well. To be fair, I haven't revisited it. I will avoid revisiting the music video, though.
That sounds like the right way to approach it.
Yeah, I'll leave it to Sass to continue to slow it down on occasion into nightmare speed. That seems like the way to absorb it.
I'm still proud of what I did to the thing that she sent me the other night. It's like a slowed down version of some crazy frog song, and she is like, this is a horror thing, and I was like, you are like a small baby child. Watch what I can do to this.
You added reverb and static and made it even more terrible.
Yeah.
Like, initially, in the state that she sent it, I was looking at it and I was like, oh, this is what I hear. If I hear this in the dark, I am screaming. I am losing my mind. This is terrifying. And you're like, no way. I can make it worse.
Yeah.
And my god, hon, you made it happen. That was amazing. So many different signs said Ithaca. Good for them.
Everyone knows Ithaca from the steamed hams bit. No, that's Utica.
Yeah, it is. That's Utica and Albany.
Yeah.
That's... So that doesn't hold up as an argument. I couldn't have known.
This is actually one of those points where I do side with Bree in regards to your qualm there, Owen.
Crazy Frog Xmas. Everyone knows Ithaca. It's from Steve. Oh, okay, we already read that.
That's
right.
the one I read.
Yeah, Utica.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Owen says, listen.
Go on.
Not so nice with the shoes on the other foot, huh?
It's all the same. Is it though? If we ask people from one or the other, do you think they'd agree? Like, yeah, it's just the same place. Absolutely. I don't know.
Ithaca, Utica.
I'm in the Ithaca area of Utica, New York. It's Utica. It's upstate New York. 6 of 1. Well, you know, maybe if they had the one for Utica, I would have been like, oh, that's the thing from Steamed Helms, and it would have made sense.
What's slutty mean?
It means all she thinks about is dirty stuff.
Oh, so she's just like you.
Would you shut up already?
Listen, I'm not a self-proclaimed slut.
Forget it, Bree, it's Utica. Sure. Hey, Mr. Kuroneko. I don't know if
Welcome
you
back.
know, but the Crazy Frog song is a cover of the Beverly Hill Cop music.
Yes, I do. Good old Alex F.
Yep.
Another one of those cultural. I wish I didn't know Crazy Frog.
Yeah.
That's another part of my brain that
there
I
are
could just.
layers to that. That's like, I wish I didn't know this thing because I never watched it. I wish I didn't know what the hell Crazy Frog was. I wish that I didn't know there were memes of Crazy Frog. It's this just towering Jenga pile of hell that will eventually collapse and take my mind with it. Axel F's is all hell, Magumbo.
Oh, did I said Alex F?
Yeah.
My mistake. Axel F. Can't go.
Axel F's in the chat. We all want to about Crazy Frog. What? So you want to play Crazy Frog Racing? No!
No!
Stats, no!
I don't
Please,
want
I don't want to
anything-
see that frog's dick.
I just don't want to know about Crazy Frog.
Don't.
I want to continue knowing as little as I can about Crazy
Well,
Frog.
Phoenix is kind of amazed the stream chatter has gone so far away from in-game dialogue. It's near built to play well and play through banter. Yeah, you know, but like,
What the hell is that?
sometimes we just pop off, I guess. This has been a very eventful chat day.
Defeat the Gigas.
Axel Foley.
That's where I'm at in the story.
Oh, for Axel Foley, Eddie Murphy's character, right?
Yeah, I know. I just literally pronounced
forget,
it and
right.
said it wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, we all want to forget about Crazy Frog. That's fair.
What are you looking at, shithead?
I sure do. I remember a time before then. Just like above me, it's just me skipping through flowers happily with Jay, and we're in springtime dresses going, let's stay this way forever! And then Crazy Frog happens, we're like, no! Would you prefer the Crazy Frog Art School for DS? That shouldn't exist.
I would prefer nothing with Crazy Frog.
Yeah. I'm old enough that I knew of Beverly Hills Cop before Crazy Frog existed, and when someone first said, oh, it's the Crazy Frog song, when Axel F came on, I was like, what the fuck? Yeah, that's gotta be surreal. I'm the frog, gotta hate me. I agree, Magumbo. Those who forget Crazy Frog are doomed to repeat it.
Maybe.
Yeah. If we don't admit that it happened, who knows? But some people don't want us to.
I don't know.
Crazy
I'm
Frog.
not in marketing. Like I'm not a character creator. I play video games on the internet. I'm
We
not
create
gonna
characters
make.
all the time. We created a wizard that turns orphans into gold.
Yeah,
We
but
created-
I don't have like the actual artistic skills to create some weird mascot frog with its dick hanging out.
See, that's the thing. I feel like I have the illustrative power to create a character. I just would never go that, like, in on, like, you know, franchising a one entity. I like all of my characters to be a one dumb memeable joke that just goes away after a week. I love that.
Something's rising up.
Going too hard into it makes it trying too hard, you know what I mean? And God knows we're not tryhards.
They're really rolling out the red carpet.
Wasn't Crazy Frog more popular in Europe? I think so.
That's my understanding.
All right, Five.
I think that's the
Let's see
case.
what you've got.
Why is the place where they actually had his dick out supposedly where he did better? That suggests some things. Ugh. Never mind. I don't want to think about it. Let's not forget Dangamo shoots. Dangamo shoots. I mean, that's just a policeman.
Yeah. It
But
just
fair.
happens to sound like, you know, someone that would live in Boston and be a police officer.
Yeah.
Officer Dangamo shoots.
Oh no.
What?
Wafidi says one day whoever owns the rights to Crazy Frog will get a VTuber to collab with it, and the resulting song will hit number one on pop charts.
No,
I
that's
wish you
not
weren't
gonna
right.
happen. That's not gonna happen. That's definitely not going to happen. It's not going to happen.
Poggers! Anything horrible can happen in capitalism, huh?
That's Chuck E. Cheese, though. Mm-hmm.
Today, Chuck E. Cheese. Tomorrow, the apocalypse.
Chuck E. Cheese was at least a cultural figure in, like, the American lexicon. Like,
That's
in a major way. That wasn't, you know, fucking Crazy Frog.
Sas says it's okay. The creator of Crazy Frog hates him too. Wasn't the Crazy Frog way more popular? Okay, we already
I read that one.
Oh my god, I'm so behind on chat. I'm the one paying attention to chat and I'm behind on it. Doing just gangbusters here. So how we doing?
Oh, we're doing fine. I'm gonna buy a new sword.
Yay, more sword. We're keeping an eye on
Oh,
time.
I got a trophy for it on my not PS3.
Oh no. Hey, a half scissor. A one-armed scissor.
Yes.
That's right, there is a Chuck E. Cheese Wii game. Wanna play that?
No, I don't.
Again, would prefer not to, but we can't actually stop you from making us do it. So. He knows! That's our thing! If people give us money, they make us do shit. Why is this the game that works well emulated, but Amy must remain unexplored? I don't know.
Maybe that speaks to the quality of Amy.
Maybe. Or at least just the style of programming didn't transition well into emulation.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Or maybe the people who care about Amy have prioritized making it run well on the 360 emulators.
Yeah, probably.
Oh, I thought maybe you had some. I'm kinda hungry.
Don't eat maggots, dummy.
Yes, Bree. I see you pointing like you're about to comment on something.
No, I was just having
Oh,
coffee.
okay.
I needed coffee so I don't fall asleep.
How could you fall asleep with all the riveting conversation about Crazy Frog and Crazy Frog's penis?
Oh, because stress kept me awake last night. It's nothing.
Stop lying.
One of those things where your brain just kind of goes off on like a, hey, what if tree, and you're just like, well, there goes getting back to sleep.
Stop lying.
It happens. I'm okay though. Coffee will keep me alive today.
No.
For as much flack as this game gets for dipping into 3 FPS on the slim PS3, apparently it doesn't happen for the original design models. It doesn't have that gameplay. I mean, it looks like it's running okay.
I mean,
Perfectly serviceable hack and slash. I presumed it in just 1 week. I platinumed it in just 1 week, and the only problem section was the rhythm game level. Had to cheat to beat that one right now. But still, yo! This seems pretty fine. Yeah, it's a good look.
Yeah. It is a good video game. I certainly am at that point where I like kind of can't stop myself from continuing.
I mean, that's a good hack and slash. That they're definitely doing their job then. Just kind of lean into the addictive,
yeah,
slashy destruction.
If we're ready to move on to another thing, we can do so. If that's,
What's the next one on the list?
Next one is one that you're playing. Next one is Mr. Bones.
Oh no.
Yeah!
I'm gonna go into the bone zone.
You're going into the bone zone,
We're gonna
baby.
get like some TOS problems now.
Alright.
So Mr. Bones, huh?
Yes. I didn't know it, I promise. I don't know why it didn't work. I tried. Like, oh my, never mind. I can't get into it. It's so much to get into.
I did watch her painstakingly make sure that the games worked. It's just that I guess right after the point where you clarified it worked until that's when it started going, you know, like...
Yeah,
like,
basically.
The camera just didn't know what it was doing.
I think
Sass says
I
Mr.
pulled
Bones
the...
is good. Sass, I've seen you play this game. Don't you lie to me.
Wait, you seen Mr. Bones?
Yeah.
Damn it! I thought you hadn't seen Mr. Bones. That was gonna be the whole
I haven't
appeal
seen
of
it in
you.
its entirety. I came in the middle of one, and I asked Sass, I said, are the shrooms kicking in, or am I watching, like, what is this?
Nah, we are definitely gonna need to turn this down in the mixer.
Oh yeah, this is gonna be some... We'll tear it down just a skosh. Just a little bit. Let us know when we hit a good level with it.
And...
Presented by Sega East.
which one is this?
Sass tried playing into this for a bit, got too hard, went through all the cutscenes. Alright. Well, maybe I'll be miraculously good at this game, who knows. Maybe this is my game, that it's just like, yep, 3 platinums this real quick. Amoeba, they're well known for a ton of video games. I'm looking forward to an amazing time. Zono,
Hold on.
They worked on this game. Let's see.
Oh, yeah, for some reason that particular logo does not do well.
I mean, as long as the rest works, it's fine. Mr. Bones is a solid 9 out of 10. 1 point off for the complete lack of, you know...
of pissing dragons.
Maybe I just rate games differently. It's okay, difference of opinion.
Sorry, I'm just futzing with this, making sure that it all falls in the thing decently.
Yeah. Piss out of 10. Sure. Alright, let's play some Mr. Bones.
Let's play some You didn't even watch the full
I'm sorry.
cutscene. What are you doing?
I'm sorry, I reset it. I was so ready to just dive into the Mr. Bones action. I didn't consider. I'm sorry. I will put my impatient hands off of the controller. We will experience...
You can't skip the cutscenes in Mr. Bone.
We just can't. They're important and integral to the plot of the game overall. If I don't even know what we're stepping into, how will I fully absorb Mr. Bones? So no.
Angel Studios with whatever the fuck is going on there.
Yeah, it's really...
Don't know why it does that, but it certainly does.
Skeleton? In a graveyard? It's more likely than you might think. Ah! Was he crafted from the moon?
Mysteries to discover.
I mean, the lore must run deep.
And Mr. Bones.
Okay, let's play Mr. Bones. Bree, this is not a game. This is a...
Are you comparing this to Cookie's Bustle? Cookie's Bustle is a
transcendental... Yeah. This cannot possibly hold up to Cookie's Bustle.
Yeah, now start.
Like, that game was... I didn't even play it, and it was my game of the century. I'm like, that's the best game ever. No game's ever gonna do that again. Cookie's Bustle changed my life. Yeah, I had a moment with that game. There was this realization that nothing would ever quite live up to experiencing it, even secondhand. Just watching it happen, I was like, this is the best game ever. I just know. Okay, we've plugged in the graveyard. What's the next step? What is this leading up to?
That's a good question.
Does this turn the moon into a skull?
How much of this do you actually remember?
None of it. I remember some gnomes carrying bones off. That's all I remember.
Gotcha.
It's hard to compete with Cookie's Bustle on any level. It is.
Day one of a new world.
Oh, he has those little plasma balls.
Darkness gains more soldiers.
That's a very human-looking person. Oh, this is.
Yeah, it's FMB, baby.
Yo.
That's a real-ass man.
There we go. Blue Man Group hasn't been the same since they died.
One single night.
Real man, fake skeleton.
Will descend upon the earth. Then there will be no more conflict, no more struggle between good and evil.
What does this have to do with like having them all play that in little doorways? Oh, the drums are powering.
He's summoning them for his army.
Oh, right out.
Only in absolute purity can absolute beauty.
Why is he wasting energy on having them all drum in unison?
Purity there is
I couldn't tell ya.
You know, I've never conquered the world using the dead. I shouldn't question his methods.
Oh, my army is so good at Simon Says.
Welcome to the share zone.
Didn't I used to have more skin on these bones? Man, you know I got the blues.
The Grateful Dead reunion show was not quite what anyone was expecting.
His smug aura insults me.
Excuse me, did I miss something? What's going on? Oh, I see. Nice talking to you.
Love that guy's attitude. He's the new Sonic.
I don't understand the physics of the bone lips.
Living proof of that. Undead proof anyway.
This is what happens if you get too good at Donkey Konga. Yeah, I could believe it.
Purity. Hey, let's not get personal now. You will.
Who's the voice actor for Mr. Bones?
I have to know now.
Maybe it's just that because I've seen this game before, I recognize his voice, but I feel like I've heard him in something else before.
Can't say. It does have that sort of familiar vibe to it, but that could also just be anyone.
Anyways, it's time to grave escape.
Yay,
Get
let's
to
go.
it, Bree.
Alright.
I don't know any of the controls, so this is gonna be all on you.
Okay, I can kind of run a bit faster. Do I jump? I don't know what to do. I'm gonna die. What the hell? What do I do? What do I do? None of the buttons did anything.
Wow.
Nope. Well,
get ready,
okay.
Bree. That's gonna be the majority of this playthrough, is you,
What are the buttons mapped to?
you got boned.
I got
says
boned.
Magumbo.
Let's try that again. Does this start me over at, like, the
Yes.
beginning of the cuts? Oh my god!
It's okay, you can skip the cutscene. I don't know why you would ever want to, but you could, in fact, skip the cutscene.
Yeah, dude, okay. What's the...
Yeah, try to find the jump button. Is it one of the shoulder buttons?
It is one of them. Okay, it's R1 for some reason. Oh. Okay, alright. Alright. Doing good, doing good. Level 1, Bree.
Bree, don't put too much pressure on yourself.
It is
This
Mr.
game
Bones, yeah.
just has, like, a bizarre difficulty to it.
This guy has the power to put a bad mark on
you're losing your bones.
Doug Funny's permanent record. Alright. Ugh. Butterfly, butterfly. Got it. Okay, we're good.
Good
Okay.
jump.
Got it. Game
Oh,
scraps.
no.
Oh god. Oh, okay. Crap. I'm running
Jump.
out of me. Oh no. Ugh. I'm not myself.
There you go.
Oh god. Ugh. Let me out. Let me out. Let me out.
Get the thing.
Ah, got it. Oh, I was probably like in lava. Oh my
Aw.
god.
You're doing okay.
I was. Okay, let's do it again. All right. See, I gotta get through this whole game now. We gotta max this out. We gotta just.
I think
Absolutely.
there's supposed to be a way to, like, pick up your bones. Skip.
It would be nice if I knew. This game probably like came with instructions initially,
Almost definitely, yeah.
but now who knows? Let's try again. I know what jump is now. That'll
Oh,
help.
wow.
Huh.
Mr. Bones' actor's biggest role is Mr. Bones himself, otherwise he's a bit part lifer for decades. Name's Fitz Houston. Let's see that.
Okay. Yeah. Doing okay. Watch that. Huh. I can taunt them to go after me.
Yeah, as long as you just time your jumps right, you'll probably be fine.
Well, that didn't work great, but... Oh, why I
You
jumped right into that.
one.
That was my fault.
You let him Kobe it into your metaphorical basket.
Yeah, he did. Damn it! I thought I had room. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Damn it! I can't. No.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up!
Oh god. Oh, I'm on fire. No. Oh, damn it. No. No. I'm a spine.
You're doing less well this time.
I am. This. Oh. Eek. Oof. What? Did I get out?
No.
No. No, I didn't. This game really explains everything that's happening super well. Telegraphs what's happening with just flying
So
colors.
here's the nice thing. This game has a level select.
Oh, cool.
And the person that requested this did say, if you start hitting a wall with any level, feel free to skip it.
Righto. Well, let's give it one more go. I want to see if we can get through level 1. If we can't, I'm a little worried about, you know, the rest of it.
Sass was not joking when she said that no level is the same, also.
Damn it! No, oh god, this is bad run, damn it! Yeah, already a bad go. Alright. Timing my actions. Waiting till I have. Okay.
There you go.
There we go. Perfect.
So you're getting it. You're gonna be a Mr. Bones speedrunner by the end of the stream.
Don't even joke about that. Oh god. Oh no.
Hey, if people were able to actualize me being a Toki speedrunner.
So there's other levels. Let's check those out. That'll be fun.
Go down to options in the main menu.
Hey, options. Let's see what's in here.
Level select.
Level select.
Go down to mausoleum.
Okay. Let's see what mausoleum looks like. Meanwhile, in the mausoleum. He's a skull. That's his bit. He's the skeleton man. Cool. Okay, what am I trying to do? What am I trying to do? Give me my bones. Oh. Ah. Oh. This game.
The art and direction for this were made by Angel Studios, aka Rockstar San Diego.
Wow.
Bizarre. Alright, try the mausoleum again.
Let's do it again. This is fascinating, Pooch. Like, this isn't... I don't want to say it's broken, it's just this operates in a way that no game I've ever played does. This is just bizarre. Right?
Here come the big ones. There you go.
Okay. Doing okay. Oh no, oh, they touched my feet.
They want them bony toes.
Right.
Get the butterfly. Get the butterfly.
I'm trying to get my bones. I want my bones back. Give me my bones.
Don't worry about getting your bones back. Just focus on getting the butterfly.
Damn it.
That's what happens when you're worried about getting your bones back.
Yeah, you know. Well, here, let's do it one more time. Be sure not to skip the cutscenes. Okay, we should watch the game over screen every time it happens. We know this now.
Let's suck them bone toes, says Sass.
Let's check out the valley.
They're doing the spanking machine for Mr. Bones' birthday. Oh, did you just go to the next one?
Yeah.
Boo.
The valley. Okay. It's just Donkey Kong Country. We got this. Okay. Oh, well, so much for ducking.
How can bones hurt me? I'm made of them.
Real, that should only fortify me with more vitamin D.
That's not true.
You're telling me if someone...
A human body can hurt another human body. They are, in fact, made of the same thing.
I question your logic. Oh, and the button is X to recollect my bones.
Ah.
Which I may need to use soon. Ugh. Oh, damn it. Give me my legs. Damn it. Ugh. You cocksucker. Oh my god. No. Oh, you...
Bro.
This is a great game. I love this game. Really good game. Game of the year. I know it didn't come out this year, but I'm breaking the rules for this.
To attach additional arms and stuff to himself. Just make him like a fucked up, like, custom Gundam model kit.
That would be interesting. You got bones by bones. Okay. Let's go.
Let's see it.
Okay. You can stop bouncing now. Okay. Cool.
The game's loading. Give it a break. It's a Saturn game.
Right.
It's trying this fast.
That's fair. Okay. Man, fuck you, Jerry.
Do you have like an attack of any kind?
No, I don't think I do. Unless I can. You. Oh, you damn kids. I don't know what that's doing. I don't think that's doing anything. Can I befriend them? Can I make them a part of my own force?
Can you collect that? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, what? That just fell off.
You're falling apart here, Bree.
You might say. This guy. I'm just spining it down. Okay, alright.
You okay? What's up,
Oh man,
Bree?
this game is interesting.
I'm having a great time. I don't know about you.
No, I am too. This is fun. This is fun.
Blind man's cabin. No skipping cutscenes.
It's just all dark. You can't see anything.
No, it's at least better than Amy in those regards.
I'm stiff as a wet sheet in a cold snap. You better face facts, Mr. Bones. They ain't gonna leave you alone. Some red-eyed devil's gonna make his bones tonight. Yeah, maybe I should just let him. What's that sound? Yeah, maybe there's a hotel I could hole up in. Some gingerbread house, bed and breakfast skeleton hotel.
That's wishful thinking.
I don't know this.
It's very specific.
That sound. But how do I know?
Oh man, I remember the gingerbread cookies exist though.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh man, look at this white man play the
Yo,
blues.
he looks like fucking the guy from what's it? The film show.
Who are you? What do you want?
What the hell?
MST3K?
No. It's killing me. Fucking best of the worst.
Oh.
Yeah, Red Letter
Dusty.
Media guy. Fucking why can't I think of his name?
Which one?
Make that pretty noise.
The guy who talks up here.
Rich Evans?
Rich Evans.
That does not look like Rich
When he had the
Evans.
sunglasses on, just
That
like the
does
balding
not-
white man with the facial
Does
hair.
not look like Rich Evans
I
in
don't
the
know, it did to
slightest,
me.
hun.
It did to
I
me.
will pull up a picture of Rich Evans and you can compare the two. He does not look like Rich Evans.
He might not be bald enough. I don't know, it's just that like balding white dudes kind of tend to fall under the same. Yeah, okay, no, now
This
that it's
is
close
Rich
up.
Evans.
Now that it's close up, I
It's
see
not-
it. I see. Okay,
it's
fine,
not-
all right. I wish I had stronger memories of that one Japan exclusive Saturn pinball game with the music by the one of the Dream Theater members. Oh yeah, that sounds awesome. Big boomer energy getting runny. What was that? Monstrous to do the music for this game. When in his heyday, he was 20 years before this game came out. Yeah, you know.
You can't play. Come on, man. You can't, like, press down those strings with just bones. This shot's really good.
It is a good shot.
Yes, sir, we are missing.
You'd better hang on to that guitar. It might come in handy.
Thanks. Later on.
All right. We have a guitar now. We are all powerful. We have something that can kill fascists. We're very well armed now. So what are we gonna do?
That's a good question.
Are we gonna rock?
Oh god.
Are we
The
gonna
army
rock a
is
bunch
here.
of skulls off?
How about that? One chord and I wigged him.
That's just this.
Talk, but you can listen.
No, never mind.
and feel.
Hi, done randomly. Welcome to the stream. This is Mr. Bones, which I forgot to change the game we're playing to be Mr. Bones.
It is indeed Mr. Bones. Oh, music game portion. How did they handle it?
This is one of the patron requests that we got on Patreon in October.
Are there gonna be any prompts?
Try pressing buttons. Also, thank you, done randomly. We're doing all right.
Okay, it doesn't seem to like it when I do that. No, I'm just turning him more evil.
See, Owen, I could definitely see the Vinny from Giant Bomb and that guy from the cabin.
Yeah. There's like no rhyme or reason to which way this is going.
I mean, I think that might be associated with actual notes, so you need to be doing it, like, with the right chords.
Just making it more... adding more button presses on rhythm.
No, you're losing them. You're losing them. Nope. Mm-mm. Yes, Magumbo, this is basically cool mode in Parappa. Like, there is a rhyme and reason to it, you just have to figure out which buttons go with which chords.
Bonf.
You're getting there. You got it. This might be the first Mr. Bones stage you actually pass.
Maybe.
You're hitting the wrong notes.
I am.
You love these same 4 licks that I'm playing over and over again?
They're not liking that one.
Nope. That's off.
Now the shoulder buttons do some stuff too. I'm determined to pass one of these.
I think this is the one that you could potentially get through.
Potentially.
Nope.
What don't they like? I feel like I'm killing it.
These licks you're doing don't match the chords that you're playing over. It keeps like kind of raising up the candles and then be like, there you go, you did it.
Hey,
You did
it's
it.
doable.
You beat a level in Mr. Bones. Congratulations.
I've earned this cutscene.
They don't make them like they used to. Good thing I've got a sense of humor. A situation like this could be downright depressing.
Congratulations.
Congratulations!
Night of the Bats.
I can already tell this is gonna be a bad time. A bat time.
Oh.
Hey, my bones!
All my bones.
There go all my bones. Things that you don't usually say in a
hell?
carefree manner.
What?
You probably have to go underneath him. Underneath him.
Or over.
Or over.
If
you make it work.
Okay, we're doing good. We got it. Okay. Oh, not the bats. Not the bats! Ah, I love my bones! Alright, hey, give me my bones. My bones, give me. Okay.
I wonder if you have to like get all of your bones back to beat this level.
You know, I'm thinking that might be the case. Right.
Done randomly asks, this reminds me, why are necromancers often seen as deathly skinny old people? I feel like they should be buffed. They're literally specialized in deadlifting.
I mean, that theory has some weight to it.
If you too, at some point in the future, would like us to play a game of your request,
thank you.
Consider supporting us on Patreon for $10 or more a month. This one was brought to you by fine patron Sasquatch.
No, leave me alone.
We also played a little bit of Amy and Drakengard 3 earlier today.
Give me my pelvis. Damn it, get
Requested
it. No.
by Dusty and Owen.
Oh, fuck.
And after this one, we're gonna play some Resident Evil Revelations too.
Possibly a better game than this.
Maybe a better game than this. I don't really know Resident Evil Revelations that much.
Well, now I know this game and I'm loving it less the more I play it. Let's go into... Oh wait, I just hit start. No, I don't know. Let's see if I can...
Just let yourself die.
No, you know what? Let's see if I can beat this level now.
This reminds me of... Me saying that reminded me of when I got, what character did I get Minecraft Steve.
Yeah, no, that's right. We were playing Smash Brothers, and you got Minecraft Steve at random, and you said, I'm just gonna kill myself. And I said, that seems like a very extreme reaction to getting Minecraft Steve in this game. We could just, like, start the match over with someone else, or, like, play another game, but, like, goddamn, huh?
That's in the sense of, like, I'm gonna, you know... get rid of my life so we can go back to the character select screen.
End me. I'm not gonna be Steve. It's like, god damn, hun, there's other ways. Oh god. My therapist wouldn't suggest this. This seems like a lot, you know? But
I require Bree to play the joke level. It's near the end.
Oh, okay. You just tell me which one it is and I will make sure to do it.
Well, here's gonna be the tricky part is Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones is a 2-disc video game.
Oh god.
So I don't know if it's gonna work. Trying to load up the second disc of it. We're gonna find out.
Give me my bones.
And when you say you require it, Sass, do you mean you require it right now, or that just before we switch off you need us to play it?
Yeah. Oh, I know how to pick up my bones now, so I'm doing a little better. Oh god, well, I gotta keep my mouth shut, too. Okay. Yep. And, oh, nope, that's hot. That's hot lava. Hot lava graves. You know the one.
Is this PS1? This is Sega Saturn, actually.
Okay, we're doing alright. Doing alright. Oh. Leave me alone. Let me out of here.
Not gonna watch all the cutscenes, only because we're on a little bit of a time crunch. Like, just to make sure that each game gets, like, some coverage. We, you know. Gotta divide it up a little bit.
I mean, I feel like traditionally, you know, the real content is in watching me experience these games, but also, like, I feel like the cutscenes themselves are the real takeaway from this.
Sure.
Also, so it's debatable. It's debatable. Okay, well, I'm dead.
Aw, you almost had it.
No, I didn't quite get there.
Are you running from damnation? Asks Pyrocat.
I guess so.
Kind of.
We're trying not to become a part of the evil risen dead army.
So, you're gonna go into the level select this time.
Alrighty. There it goes. We're going to options, level select, and we're going to...
What's the name of the... I'm guessing it's Funny Bones. Like, that seems like what makes sense for...
Sega of America had a really spotty record on what they franchise published, but...
So,
not a matter of gameplay, this has undeniable power.
Okay, so you press that button.
Yeah.
It's probably gonna tell me you need to have disc 2. Insert other disc. I will certainly attempt to. So first of all, let's go ahead and blank that out.
Of course.
Disc options. Next disc. Oh.
The Sega Drive door is open.
Oh no. How do I load new disc? I don't know how to load new disc. Hold on.
Of course they title a level after a Genesis song. Yeah, you know.
It crashed the thing. Run, Mr. Bones. Go to that. I will select Funny Bones. How does one switch disc in,
This is what you get for driving your car with the door wide open.
If there's anyone in chat who happens to know how to switch a disc in RetroArch,
Going to Google.
that would be fantastic. Because I certainly don't know how to do it. Load content. Maybe I just load it in here now that I have it. Downloads.
Yeah, I can't find anything that immediately answers that question. How do I shot bones?
Yes,
Fair enough, Sauce.
Take me to the main menu.
Take us there. Have some more coffee here.
Uh-huh.
I need to get ready for the bone zone here.
Let me make this visible again so I can adjust the screen.
Of course.
The window again. Watch, it's gonna tell me to insert disc 1.
Okay. I think that's good.
Not quite. That's good where it is.
Alright.
It's gotta say insert disc 1.
Well?
It ain't saying anything yet.
Step 1. Stop all the downloading! I mean?
Options, I have to re-input the, oh my
Oh no.
I have to...
Oh gosh.
Yes, Evie, Mr. Bones is a 2-disc video game.
How does that make sense? Probably all the like...
It's all the cutscenes and all the music
all
in
the,
it.
like, video stuff that they put on it.
Like, when you actually think about it, it does totally make sense.
Mr. Bones is too powerful to be contained on
The way I phrased it when I asked Sasquatch the same question last night, I said, spiritually, why is it this? Oh no, it's asking for the other disc still.
Also, I feel like...
No!
I feel like the... we're looking at the box art for it here, and I feel like... I mean, yeah, it's very aimed at boomers, but it makes it look like a much more intense game than it is. I feel like it's one of those, like... those game box, you know, examples of like, this makes this seem like a much more fleshed out thing than this is. Though, I have to say, from what I've seen of the cutscenes, they do seem to go in. It's just stylistically, I don't know.
The display is gonna look fucked up for a second before anyone chimes in. No, oh my god.
I don't know if we're gonna see it today. Oh no.
No, we can see it. I just fucked up.
Okay.
That's all.
We'll enter the bone zone.
Load disc 1.
How are you all doing?
Okay, so... I think I essentially did it right. I just accidentally clicked into the thing that takes it back to the other disc. And that confused it.
Just open the Saturn and put in the other disc since you have a real one.
You ladies want a bone? Only if it's the Mr. Bones for the Sega Saturn. That's the only boning I'm taking part in.
Yeah.
Okay, skip all the shit.
Can we make this run?
I believe we can. No! I'm sorry, Sass.
We cannot actually play the Funny Bones level.
It seemed like it was working briefly, but it does.
No, wait, I have an idea. I can save this. Here's what we do.
What?
You pull up a browser window and find a video of someone playing it, and I will intently hold the controller like I'm controlling it and react to it. We get to see the level. We get content. Huh?
I don't think that works.
Why won't anyone throw us a bone? I know, this is really narrowing our options.
Who doggy?
Anywho. Decaying. We're,
The disc one. I'm gonna try it one more time. I feel like I got it working for a second and then it stopped working.
Get someone playing it really well so everyone is impressed how good she is at this game. Yeah, we'll have someone clip it and just like, man, look at Brie, 100%.
Yeah, here's the thing.
Yeah.
It's like, it's defaulting in such a way where it's like, when I open up the first disc, it's like, insert the second disc. And then when I go to open the second disc, it's like, insert the first disc.
That sounds like very circular reasoning.
I'm not sure what's happening. Yeah, see? This is the first disc.
No.
And it's saying, please insert the other disc. So maybe if I try to do it again?
Maybe.
Insert other disc. Disc 2.
Meanwhile, on disc 2.
Then we're gonna fast forward this. Nope.
Nope.
It doesn't work.
Oh no.
Mr. Bones is broken.
Well,
Mr. Bones has broken his bones.
he's boned.
I'm boned,
Yep.
yes.
He's bony, and he wants us to leave him alone.
I'm sorry, Sass. I'll show Bree the joke level off camera. I feel sad
We're never
that
gonna know, yeah.
You will. I said I'll show you off camera.
We collectively. I don't know what it's like to experience playing it. That's okay. Maybe,
Hold
you know,
on.
we'll get through it somehow.
on.
Leaving the bone zone, population 0. Sad face. Wait, I think Jay's thought of something. I think she has a solution to the problem.
Wait. Don't suggest something bad yet, Sass.
Oh, I see. And then that will make it recognize the disc, and we're fixing it. I see. Yes, Jay, you're a genius. My goodness, your genius knows no bounds. I'm amazed at how well you've just been getting this to work. She's cracked the code, everyone. We figured it out.
I sure have.
You sure have.
I sure have.
To think,
I
all we
sure
had to
have
do was
figured
to
it
launch
out.
in browser. You know, I didn't know you could hook up the official, like, you know, licensed console to a browser, but here we are, and look at that. We're gonna get it to run. I should have thought of it. More like genius. It's a technical miracle. It is.
What's green and sings? Elvis Parsley. What's purple and robs banks? Al Kaplum. What do you call a fish that's missing an eye? What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampire? Frostbite. Now, what do you call 100 rabbits in a row all hopping backwards? A receding hairline.
Jay, you're
What did
nailing
the
this.
Zen master say to the hot
I
dog
should have handed
vendor?
the controller to
Make
you
me
the
one
first
with
time
everything.
this was your game.
I'm doing it with no hands, baby.
What did one wall say to the other wall? Meet you at the corner. 2 peanuts were walking in Central Park. One was assaulted. You know how people say time flies when you're having fun? Well, frogs say time's fun when you're having flies. I went to the doctor for a checkup. It was okay. He was there. This horse walks into a bar, and the bartender says, "Hey, why the long face?" You know, that math exam was a piece of cake, which was a kind of surprise because I was expecting some questions on a piece of paper. Why'd the chicken cross the road? To get to the other side.
So,
why'd the chicken cross the playground? To prove he wasn't a chicken. Why didn't the chicken's skeleton cross the road?
Says it's better to play this. I'm taking psychic damage from this Spyro Cat.
Why'd the dinosaur cross the road?
You're welcome,
because
Cat.
chickens hadn't evolved
These aren't
yet.
even getting up to be called dad jokes. I agree.
Why'd the turkey
This is the
cross
longest
the road
minute.
to prove
Oh
he
no,
wasn't
this
a
is
chicken?
9 minutes long.
God.
Why'd the cow cross the road to get to the
And you just
other side?
see Germa in the
Why did the
corner,
chicken cross
very
the road,
sad.
roll in the mud, and cross the road
feel you,
again?
Germa.
He was a dirty double crosser. What do you call a fly buzzing inside a zombie's head? A space
Where's the comically large
invader.
hook cane for this? Yeah, we need it. It doesn't
wanna
need to be
make a
that large.
zombie's
You can just hook
eyes
over
light
one
up,
of the rib bones.
Shine a
and just
flashlight in his ear. What do you get when you offer a zombie a penny for his thoughts? Change.
The fun of this is figuring out
Why
the right
couldn't the
construction
zombie
of the
write
joke.
the number 11? He
Oh,
didn't
God.
know which one came first.
No, yeah, much like the guitar solo, you
How many zombies does it
you
take to play
press
hide
certain
and seek?
button combinations to get the joke out.
Oh God.
Yeah.
You want to make a zombie laugh on Monday mornings?
So
It's
Tell
just
him a
trial
joke
and
on
error.
Friday
yeah,
night.
when you play through this, it's actually you botching a bunch of
Why
fucking
did the
jokes.
zombie drive
And
into the
that's
ditch?
what makes
To
it
turn the
funnier.
blinker
This is
off.
what nailing it sounds like in this game. That's the really
What
fucked
goes?
up thing.
A
Don't
zombie
leave me
driving
alone
through a
with this.
flashing red light.
No, Jay, come back. Jay,
How
we
do you
need
get two
you.
drummers to play in unison?
Jay,
Shoot
they
one.
came to watch us both suffer. Come on.
Now, how do you make a drum sound totally cool? Sell it and buy a guitar. What do you call a guy who hangs out with musicians? A
You know,
drummer.
Sass, this might be like a pinnacle of gaming.
How do you
I don't know
when
if we
a
can do
drummer
anything
is
after
knocking
this.
at
Like,
your door?
where do games
the
go
knock is out of time.
after something of this quality? It's
Why
tough.
do guitar
It's tough to
players
say.
dance while they play? To get away from the noise the
You
drums
know,
are
I
making.
honestly don't. This guy doesn't like
Now,
drums. I
why
think
do
that's his
bands
thing.
have bass players
He's
to
not a
explain
fan of the
things to the
drums.
drummer?
Drummers, am I
How
right?
do you get a guitar player to stop playing? Give him some sheet music. Now, what do a vacuum cleaner and an electric guitar have in common? Both suck when you plug them in. What happens if you play the blues backwards? Where your wife returns to you, your dog comes back
That's
to life,
funnier
and you
than
get
the-
out of prison.
The jokes that are happening right now.
You
Is
guys
me
are so
slightly
skinny.
touching
If you were wearing
my
white
chair
shirts and
and the
red
headphones
ties,
falling
you
off.
look
Some
like
headphones on the
thermometers.
ground.
You guys are so skinny. If you were standing
How
sideways,
do you make those
I couldn't
headphones
even see
bad?
you.
Drop them on the ground and turn them into drums.
Did you hear about the skeleton who couldn't go to the prom? He had no body to go with.
No, the funnier joke is he had a boner. Now can we please...
Why are we here?
No,
Because
Sass
they don't
requested
want us
this.
there.
Okay.
Sass demanded
I'll just
it,
watch the
so-
views
Why
go
do
down.
ants
It's
hide
okay.
behind trees to trip elephants? Now, why is the frog green? Because he eats peanut butter. Why the Siamese
What
twins
is the
moved
joke
to
in
England?
that one?
I haven't
The other
figured it
twin
out
wanted
yet.
to learn to drive. Why did the teacher draw a dot on the chalkboard? He
Sass says I
wanted to
didn't
illustrate
demand
a
this.
point.
You wanted us to experience the joke part.
Now, why
Oh,
did
the
the
views are
monkey
going down
fall
rapidly.
out of the
Can we
tree?
please continue?
Because he was dead.
Do they play this video at Guantanamo Bay to torture people? I think they do, Pooch.
Oh, don't cry. It's only me.
Are you showing this to Bree to cure
Knock,
her
knock.
of puns? You said to pull up the joke one! I pulled
Is there
up
an
the
owl in
jokes! I pulled up the jokes, and now people are giving me shit.
Abby. Happy birthday to you. Knock, knock. Hands.
Remember what you said about
Hands
having
up.
Minecraft
You're under
Steve?
arrest. Knock, knock.
Wait.
Andy. Andy bit me again.
And he's nuts. Okay, let's...
That would have been a better...
Yeah.
Sass, we tried to play it. This is the next best thing, was us pulling up a video of the jokes.
I feel like we've put in the 9 yards to try and make it happen. At
We
least.
did.
But now we know what it looks like to do it right, I guess, and it still doesn't look quite right. It's kind of like sex, you know? You see it done right, and you're still like, this doesn't look right. There's something about people. Just okay. Come back.
No, I was gonna touch up my things, but
Oh, okay. So hey, what are we playing next?
Resident Evil Revelations.
Hey, Resident Evil Revelations 2. That's great. I love that game. Some video games you truly cannot just watch a Let's Play. You gotta experience it firsthand.
Requested by patron of the channel, Secret Boss Sauce.
Hey. This is like sex in that I find it highly alienating. Exactly.
See, that's a joke.
Yeah.
Alright, Resident Evil Revelations 2.
This situation is like sex. I'm not having it. See, there are funny ways to make these jokes happen. It needed a better punchline.
For sure, Sass. Thank you for dropping
Alright, have a good
by.
one.
Enjoy the rest of your night. Alright.
This is like sex with a drummer because punchline. Resident Eyeball.
And now it's time for Resident Evil Revelations 2.
2?
Yes,
Yo!
the second one.
The second of the Revelations.
Don't ask me why he requested the second one specifically, but
hey,
he sure did.
I'm sure we can pick up on context clues about what happened in one.
No. You can never figure out what's happening in the Resident Evil games. Yes, that's fine. Overwrite existing stuff. I just wanted to test it earlier, get the game open, get the settings in the right spot, and all that jazz.
That title card looked like it was in a toaster.
Bioterror.
The heating elements of it. Oh god! No, don't burn people! No! Oh god! Oh no!
Misused with
That's from Resident Evil Revelations 1.
Oh, so it is telling us what happened.
Who are you supposed to trust?
Also, like usual, let us know if the game is too loud.
For a few votes. CEOs who betray consumers for a
Politicians are bad. Hot take. Alright.
Instead, we're above the politics. Always watching.
No politics in our PMC groups.
We are the unflinching mop that sops up the evils of bioterrorism and chemical warfare.
The A-Team is really stepping it up.
I'm doing my part.
Call us. Terra save. Because tear doesn't have to end with a wrist.
What? Terrorist.
Hey guys.
Redfield. Oh, hi Claire.
Goodness.
That was a very Tommy Wiseau delivery there. Oh, hey, Claire.
Hey, Claire!
That was kind of too.
Moira.
Welcome to the club.
Directed by Tommy Wiseau. Oh!
That makes sense. Written by Dai
Reporting
Sato.
for duty, Ms. Redfield. When do the hazing start?
Cut it out. We've been friends for how long?
Long enough that I'm allowed to give you shit.
Claire. Could you,
High fives all around.
What's up, Neil?
Something's going down in Washington. Did you hear anything?
What? The new virus? Come on. You know Tricella's history, right? Hello?
Is the Dutch angle really necessary?
Yeah, that...
Hey, that Barry Burton's girl?
Barry
The war
Burton
started today.
was a character from the first Resident Evil
You gotta
game.
be careful if you're gonna
and that's his
mention-
girl.
Dad? Oh yeah. Emotional.
Gonna eat those
minefield.
shrimps.
Okay.
So the camera guy was like,
What other horrible invasions of price
okay,
have you gotten there?
I'm back. Sorry, I had the
I forgot
hungry.
the camera was rolling. It's just
Yeah.
like, ooh, free
Oh,
wine.
no, he's just like, I'm on the job, but I want to
not
eat those
a horse.
shrimps. Oh, fuck.
Bye.
Okay, I'm ready.
Uh-oh. What'd he do this time?
Fucking Barry. Every time I ask him anything, he pushes back.
And he
Wouldn't
fucks
even
Barry?
be here if I listened.
Oh no! Power up. Why's the power up? Who turned off the power? The other buildings have power. Someone turned on the power here. Oh!
Ah! How did you not hear the multiple helicopters?
Yeah, that seems...
Get down!
Oh no! Everybody duck. No! Oh my goodness. They're having a rough time. This fancy Aela isn't quite going off the way they hoped it would.
For sure, my gumbo. Thank you for dropping by. Enjoy the rest of your night.
Oh no!
Oh, she got juiced.
She got the Hinamizawa syndrome now. Oh no.
She's gonna tear her throat out.
Yeah, she's gonna be like, ah, my throat's itchy.
Kayui, Kayui.
5 minutes later. An Apple Watch? What?
How much did someone put this on my card? God fucking damn it.
God.
This looks more like a fucking Saw dungeon.
Yeah.
Must get the bracelet.
Why did it open?
Your bracelet's full of deadly gas. This hallway's full of deadly bracelets. Each one will begin attaching itself to your arms after another. You have to keep them off. If you have 10 on you, they will kill you.
Looks like Toluca Prison from Silent Hill 2. I guess I can kind of see it. That might just be that all dingy prisons kind of look the same, though.
Dingy prisons do have that aesthetic. They're, you know, that whole unkempt kind of,
Is that Moira?
you know, terrible look about them.
Hey, Zerg.
Hey,
Welcome to the stream.
Don't worry. I'm gonna get you. Moira.
We're playing the most depressing level of Control.
We're playing, did she say moist barrel of fucks?
Might have? I missed that. I was listening to you.
I had, like, only glanced. Okay, no,
Okay,
yes,
alright.
she did. Alright,
Thank you for clarifying.
We're playing a request from one of our $10 patrons on Patreon. Resident Evil Revelations 2.
Welcome to Resident Evil Revelations 2. The second installment of the Resident Evil Revelations franchise.
Yes, you're not wrong about that part.
Yeah, you should do a sick grind up here. Just
Woo! Oh yeah!
I just played the first episode of this game. I enjoyed it.
Oh, for sure. I guess maybe that bodes well for this. Because
Rolling in her
we've
at
played,
the speed of dirt.
We played 2 very bad games. One of them just didn't really function well in the emulator, and the other one is just a bit of a nightmare to try and play. And then we also played Dragon Guard 3, which is totally fine.
Yeah, seemed like a fun hack and slash.
It does.
Did you hear that?
The horror sting noise? No.
It's, you know, the jaw harp? That's the saw harp.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
I think that fellow has a fish hook in him. Or 6.
I think there's a way through on the other side of the glass.
Yes, free.
Go back and look at that room. Huh, the exploding powder was a success. Too bad about Jim, though, who had to eat it. Guys, what am I waiting in this chair for? Ah! I don't know why that's like the funniest image in my mind.
It's extremely cute that is as funny as it is to you. Like, that is just adorable.
They know him as Exploding Jim forever.
That's how he lives in their memory. Oh, Jim. He exploded real good.
What did you have me take? How long did it... Oh! Just blows up all over the place. That's where his nose went, was through that window. That's why that's cracked there.
And there's his femur.
If you look on the floor, you can find part of his face. Poor Jim. He died the way he lived, exploding.
He didn't live very long. He was actually a baby when we sat him in that chair.
Poor dude. Jim was always the office cut up. We're gonna miss you, Jim.
For the exact 5 minutes that he was in the office.
Go!
Good. Now she's on the other end of that metal plate. All the cake is mine. He doesn't even know what was in the company fridge. Oh, the power's out. I gotta get to it quick.
Why did we hire an exploding baby? Well, you see, oh my god, oh god. Oh no, Monster
Instead of asking
Man.
if we should have, we were wondering, could we?
Yes.
See, here we innovate. We think outside the box.
Alright then. Oh my god, what the fuck? Anyways, back to pushing this thing. Yes. What's up, Bree?
It's a lot of shelves.
It is.
What used to be on those shelves, do you think? They're not being utilized at all now. We need some shelves. We should take those shelves. I mean, the company isn't gonna use them. Look at this place. It's ransacked.
Oh, we have to help whoever it is that's... Oh,
yeah,
green herb.
plant.
Too busy picking up the green herb.
Green herb. All right. Okay, it's enough of that.
Where's this lady I need to help? Oh, through this door.
Honestly, Jim's resume was explosive. We couldn't ignore it. You know, sometimes...
He was already saying goo goo gaga.
Yeah.
Gina.
Oh no.
Little eyes.
What?
They really liked his Discord. All of his memes were really blowing up.
Yeah. She's with TerraSave. Why would anyone do this?
Hey,
I don't know, for fun.
how do I use my green herb? And also heal your partner.
She was 2 days from retirement. She's aged very well.
This must be the way out. Then we need to find a way through.
Hmm.
What kind of whack job would... Ugh, this is not... Here.
Steady. Okay.
I don't see anything out of line here. We just have like a dead cop and some
no.
zombies. Oh no.
Well.
Oh, bye, dude.
Oh, she's so swarmy.
Yeah.
I have to recover.
Look out, edgy teen alert. As written by someone who
I
isn't.
can't imagine that she's supposed to be a teen. These people are like working for like government agencies.
Oh, okay, just dress as youthful. Right on.
Or maybe she was just at the party.
Maybe.
Since her dad also probably works for the government.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I have no idea. I don't actually know the
If she's not
story
supposed to
of
be
the
someone's kid, she at least has the very I'm not supposed to be here today vibe about her, where she's just like, this wasn't, come on. Is that box back there necessary? It looked very not dirty, like very selectable item.
Which one?
Look up. There was one. Yeah, no, those, but I guess probably not, because there's 2 of them.
Nah. They would probably have a little bit more of a highlight to them, I imagine.
Yeah, maybe. So when you walk by the one, it was like, oh, there's no dinge on that.
Can you edit that so we're playing Resident Evil?
Oh yes, of
Revelations
course.
too.
Edit stream info. We're playing.
Down there.
Resident Evil Revelations 2. With the eyeball. Done.
Alright,
Okay.
we made it.
With the creepy eyeball on it.
We did it. Perfect. Lovely. You love to see it.
Smells
Good
like
luck.
rank doo-doo ass. Ugh.
Shit, what's that sound? The key's gone.
Oh man.
Oh no. Not the key.
You gonna use that? It's more reliable than any person. If you say so.
Guns better than people. I don't
The key
know.
must have shook loose when the body
That's
fell.
a hot take.
It's too dark to see. Shine the light around.
Oh my god. What do we have
I
here?
have to.
Oh, turn the light on.
I'm the flashlight user.
I'm the flashlight user, baby. Oh, they were keeping blood in those. Okay.
You think it might have snagged on something on the way down?
Possibly.
Claire, I see
Oh,
the key.
there it is.
It's out of reach. Let me try shooting it down.
Light switch
I feel like that would
characters.
really deform the key.
Yeah, I think a lot of times video games think that guns are far more accurate and precise than they actually. Oh my god, Monster Man!
A thing out of reach. What do? Let's shoot it. What? I just found a gun. Let's give it a go. For once, I'd like to see a horror game set in a well-cleaned facility. You know what? Same.
Oh, Monster Man!
Because this aesthetic isn't creepy anymore. Because you know you're expecting this. No, when you can write something in a clean place, it's like, oh, that's good stuff. Usually need to
Monster
get into,
Man!
you know,
Oh
sci-fi
no!
for
Oh
that.
god! Actually, get off of me.
Oh jeez, yeah, that dude's very blood. He's very covered in blood.
Moira, get back here. What you doing, shit kid? But yeah, if you have like something like the environment of like Control or something for like a proper horror game as opposed to
Control was actually a great example of that.
I would
not really horror though. I
Yeah,
guess,
that's the thing. Like, there's some psychological horror-y things in it,
but
but
more action, yeah.
Yeah.
I already want to replay that. I might dive into some of the DLC
For sure.
later on, just on my own.
Oh, Monster Man.
Oh, Monster Man.
Get out of the way, meat bags. Okay.
Oh, what's up? I was on some meat now. Shoot at me.
Where am I going?
You're going.
I think I'm back
that way.
Oh,
Jesus.
Monster
Oh,
Man!
no.
It's okay. Just run past the Monster Man.
Yeah, as long as you run past him, he won't notice. He'll be like, ah, I thought I saw someone, but no.
Let me out. I will get away from the Monster Mans. What?
It was like a rim shot there.
Oh. I didn't analyze it like that, but yeah, I guess you could, like, kind of.
Oh god.
Could probably hear that.
Just push the box!
I don't know why it forces you to use the shotgun.
I don't do firearms.
You can tell it's the game going, you gotta learn how to use the gun. It's like, I know, I have a gun. But also, why is this why I have to do this? Just give me a harder enemy and I'll...
Be on flashlight duty or something. It's fine.
Yeah, where's a crowbar?
A box stands in your way. What do you do? I shoot it. What?
I think there's something
Just
shiny
push
there.
the damn thing. Alright, fine.
Let me hit it with the flashlight.
Roll a critical. I rolled a 20? Ah, fuck. Fine, you shoot the box clean out of your way and you don't harm yourself at all. Nice.
Nice.
There's a lot of flash bulbs
Blunt
in here.
I can do blunt weapons.
Okay. No, I just
Yeah.
did the thing where I, like, buttoned through a menu that
Oh, no.
I probably shouldn't have, but it's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, you know.
It'll be okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Alright, open it up, Moira. Nice. Get out of my way. I have the gun. I have to be in front. Ah, who is that?
That
Claire?
is someone who runs
You
very
saw that,
quickly and
right?
quietly.
Yeah, I saw something.
Something. Yes, Bree.
I believe Claire has a knife, says Twizerg. Yeah, Zerg, I feel like a knife would be better, or just pushing those, or looking at how ill-designed those boxes are, maybe even kicking them would open them. But golly, the gun just seems like the way to go, I guess.
See, I don't... none of the buttons I use let me use the gun, is the thing.
Oh no.
Now, I can use this, and that's arguably the better plan of action, but...
Yeah, crowbar
you know.
seems to have some good range. For a
Too late
melee
for
weapon.
that now.
Yeah. The crowbar was one of my favorite weapons playing Silent Hill 1. That was just a good, honest, you know...
It's not an equip, check options.
Oh, right out. I like that select noise.
It's nice. Wasn't seeing it there.
Got some green herb. I know something we can do. Heal. Oh, we don't need to yet, so we're fine.
It's not in there. Not in there. Oh, okay.
Hey,
so
there
I
we
just
go.
hit R2 and that does it. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Got it. Anyways, switch off the
No,
shotgun.
wheelbarrow. I thought that was a bathtub. I was like, that must have been awful, like, really awkward for whoever was taking a bath and fell through the ceiling. Like, what the hell?
What? Who the fuck is quoting poetry?
Are you afraid? You can tell me. Talk to me.
What are you talking about?
You have 5 seconds before this room is filled with deadly gas.
Change color in response to fear.
And who exactly are you?
Wait, Moira, there's a thing up here. I don't give a fuck about the story. Moira, there's a thing up there. Flash your flashlight on it.
Is she talking to us or at us?
Ready to hear later in while playing. If only I had 2 more shotgun shells.
You know.
Yeah, you know.
To be fair, we're not doing a full playthrough of it, so that helps in that case.
We can truly absorb at least some of the initial gameplay here.
Yeah, for now, this is just a little hour-long session with this.
This looks like a way out.
I mean, this looks nothing like that game. I mean, maybe parts of it, but like, you know.
Yep.
God, A Way Out was so fun playing that with you.
It was a very fun game.
I've considered like going back and like rewatching those VODs because
The traveler asked. He doesn't know his own sentence. The officer replied, "It would be useless to give him that information. He experiences it on his own body." Neat. Thanks for the Kafka quote.
Zerg says it's probably not a big deal. Honestly, survival horrors usually don't require every bullet.
Yeah, especially nowadays. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks comfy.
Yeah, let's take one home.
Look at this machine. There's something stuck in it.
Tempur-Pedics have come a long way.
There's something stuck in
It's
it?
not working.
Maybe.
Oh, puzzle
The power
time.
must be off. Maybe there's a switch.
I hope that bed isn't a puzzle because it looks convoluted as hell.
Give me a tourniquet.
You have to turn all of the nuts on the bolts until they're at like the perfect
Weapon upgrades.
Oh yeah! Knife 2. Welcome.
I don't have what I need for that. Nothing for that to upgrade it, but there's a parts box right next to it. So now I can.
Perfect.
Shotgun. Like the shotgun that go kapow.
That's most of them.
that go ka-chow.
That's basically every one of them except broken ones that don't fire. Those are harder to get that sort of,
Right, locked. Whee!
Moira, I'll give you a boost. See if you can climb up.
Okay.
Moira. Moira, get on up there.
So, this
Oh,
is a...
I probably have to go over here and unlock this door for Claire to get over.
So why is this so dingy? Like, we just
Claire,
woke up...
This way.
Oh yeah, because we were dragged off somewhere. For a minute, I was like, is this the office building we were in? Where the hell do you work?
No.
So they have a dungeon and all that. Yeah.
You know, 3rd floor, that's where, like, accounting is.
Yeah.
2nd floor is where the call center is. And then the basement is where they have the torture dungeon.
And then tech support right underneath there. So,
Yeah,
you know,
exactly.
everyone's there.
Oh no.
I just want to get out of here.
Underneath that is the HR department. No one's really sure if they actually exist. They might just be an urban legend, but...
Ah! Nice.
Yo, headshot.
Nailed it. No, no one in that one. This one? No.
No?
Written in Russian. Dear Mama, I don't know if you'll ever get to read this, but I need you. They call us experiments. They torture us every day. Every day.
Yeah, it's like me writing from camp when I was a kid.
What did I do to deserve this? Why is this happening to me? It hurts so bad. Every day I'm scared of what will happen next. Mama, please, please help. I'm sorry, dude.
Sounds like a
I'm
rough
not your
time.
mama, so can't really do anything about that part. Oh no, Monster Man!
Also, by the state of the letter, I'm assuming you never got the
what the
chance.
fuck?
Oh, whoa.
That man has ups! For a second I thought he jumped and killed himself.
Yeah, it's like, woo! It's like jump through the camera's visibility. Like, coming at you. Whoa! Before he was a zombie, he was in the guild of flippy ninja dudes. You got good aim. I can tell you play third-person shooters before.
I mean, I maybe have good aim, but I wouldn't say that I, use my bullets well. Moira, grab the thing that's down there.
You with your tiny hand.
You with your tiny hands in your flashlight.
Get it.
You can get the stuff behind the cupboard.
I'm carrying gun and knife. But you have a hand free. A hand free to grab the knife. Or the gun. Either way, I need you to get it. I'm not touching that thing. It's on the ground. It's gross. I have a thing with germs, okay? Leave me alone. Why do I sound like this?
Excerpt from Kafka's The Trial. The man expressed his wish to pass through the gates. The gatekeeper answered, "If you truly wish to pass through, then break the rules and go. But be forewarned, I am but a lowly gatekeeper. Those beyond the gates will cause you to tremble in fear." They're talking about bureaucrats.
Oh, right out.
If there's one thing that Kafka is fucking terrified of, and rightfully so.
Yeah, no, that is like the cause
bureaucrats.
of most of my suffering is bureaucracy. Like, that's just the actual existential horror of life. How much paperwork and going through several waves of people and automation it takes to get literally anything done is the most agonizing thing in the world.
Bree, if you ever want a horror thing that's directly targeted to you, check out the stories of Kafka.
That's my thing with horror. It's like the things that would really vibe with me only add more suffering. I don't want to add more suffering to my
Monster
life.
Men!
Yet at the same time, it would actually add probably some level of like, you know, relatability and relief. Have some kind of like, I relate to this. I get this. This resonates with me. But also, I'm bringing more existential terror into my consciousness. So it's a weird feeling.
Monster Man!
Pooch says, excerpt from Kafka's Metamorphosis. Fuck, I'm a giant insect. How the fuck did this happen? Zerg says having a germ thing and being an RE main character sounds like one of the most traumatizing things possible.
Yes.
Yeah, we're not like what's his name who drank sewage and just like, you know.
Leon?
Leon, yeah.
You forgot the
let me
name
comb
of
back my hair in the sewer.
Motherfucking
Hey.
Leon S. Kennedy?
Yeah.
How dare you?
But I'm sorry I forgot sewage, man. I miss that filthy boy. And his handsome hair.
Fucking technology.
Leon S. Kennedy. The S stands for sewer. It sure does, Pooch. I miss that boy.
Let's see. So I'm looking for some kind of ear cog. Now, this guy's roaming the halls.
Quick, kill them before they become skeletons and start telling horrible dad jokes. Oh, that dude looks beefy. That's a big beefy boy.
Yeah, he's a beefy boy.
That's a big beefy bumbango boy. He's coming for you. He's oh no, he's got a big blunt object. Oh, it's sharp too. It's blunt and it's sharp, depending on which end of it he whacks you with. Oh no. Gotta get away from him. I don't think we're quite ready to take that on.
Shit.
Well, it's time to take him on. Ready?
Wait.
Is that a riding horse?
This sucks shit, dude.
It works. Okay, just do the Metal Gear Solid method. Knock them down or floors.
Oh, I love video games.
I do too.
I love that I can get away with shit like that sometimes.
It's the best part.
You done? Okay, yeah, he's done. I'm still just thinking about that image.
It's good. It was really good.
Where the hell am I going?
I have no idea.
The little green thing on the indicator is telling me to go over here.
Alright, maybe it's up this way. Oh good, they left the torture chamber door open.
I mean, this is where I came from earlier.
Oh good, we left the torture chamber door open.
Probably just didn't explore down here enough, I assume. Oh, this is what I have the key for. Okay. What? Ah!
Oh.
Of course they're
Oh man, the compost pit is looking a little bit out of sorts. Oh, there you go.
So I could just knife the bugs and that'll be fine.
Spiders.
Are they spiders?
Ah, there's some kind of bugs. Possibly
like
a
fucked up
raccoon.
crit.
No, that well.
They're not quite spiders. Like I kind of.
How many legs do they have? Are they at least arachnid?
I don't really want to take the time to count.
No, that's the problem.
Honest.
If you took the time to count it, they would hurt you.
You okay over there, Moira?
You want to help me stomp on some of these? Whee! I don't mean to ruin your Uggs, but there's a lot of bugs.
If your partner character goes down while you're separated, it will result in a game over. Partner icon will be displayed while separated. Flash red if they're low on health. Okay.
Okay, no Yoshi dropping, got it. Is Mora the modern horror game protag rep? No weapons, only flashlight and running?
Kind of, yeah.
What?
Oh.
Are you kidding me?
Ah!
Oh!
Ah!
Oh god. Be overwhelmed by flashlight and run. There you go. Okay. There he goes. Ceremonial killamajig.
That's extremely silly that that works. Alright, give me the topaz there. Anything else for me to grab in this room?
I want to send more things into the spinning killamajig.
No, yeah, I mean, I kinda do too, but I think if I tried to walk to that, I would just die.
Let's go for a ride in the merry-go-die. Oh god. Oh, who,
what?
He, ha, ho, he.
Fuck, how do I get out?
Switch to her and help her up, or?
I assume so. There
no,
we go.
There we go.
Oh, okay.
Get him. Yeah.
Alright then.
Okay, perfect.
How was that sequence?
It's good. You did well.
Oh yeah, I forgot she does have a crowbar. I forgot about that.
That only works on crows, though, and I don't want to hurt crows. I like crows. Crows! Again, dated reference.
Well,
hey, blades. More of them.
how do I get this to
And
stop?
they clip through walls.
Yeah, I'm not gonna try to run into that. No need to embarrass myself that deeply.
Yeah.
Being like, I wonder if I could get past. Oh, I'm just dead.
I wonder where my untimely death could be. Garfield!
Yeah.
Oh.
Almost a clear sandwich.
Get it like
the Jibble sandwich?
That should help.
Sure.
Okay, so power's on now.
Uh-huh.
Where am I going?
I have no idea.
Oh no!
Hey, big dude! Oh god! You will start bleeding. You will bleed.
Pardon me. Excuse me.
Uh-oh. Oh.
It's okay. It's okay. There we go.
Okay.
Then I need to use a tourniquet.
I guess?
There we go.
Someone honked.
Wait, was there a honk outside?
Yeah.
No, okay. I didn't quite hear it.
Alright, we're definitely we're close to the dot.
Now I can do this.
Your partner will use it automatically if you give it to them. Oh!
Ah, I see. That's certainly...
Boy, have I had a day. Thank you for where you go?
I'd bring it back down, just what?
I always knew it would end like this.
Ah.
Uh-oh. Oh, God. Oh, Greasy Steve, no. Oh, man.
I shot him in the butt.
It was on the bleeding tooltip.
And... hop. Alright. Puzzle solved.
Yay! The two gears that weren't connected needed a third gear. I never would have guessed.
Oh no, all the monster men are loose!
Yeah, that's not a step forward. Oh god. Green air. Alright. Yeah, we gotta...
How do I... Can I, like, fire it? Oh, nope. Whoa, wrong way. Ow.
Okay, well, that's gonna be...
Yeah, this one ain't gonna work out for me. Oh, that's a lot of monster men.
You have turned this room into the absolute... Oh, there you go.
I'm just gonna go ahead and do that.
You are dead. You don't say.
Take me back to my checkpoint, please.
You start over at the beginning. You're at the party.
Okay.
Okay. That was fun. Let's go around again. There you go. Didn't even get through the doorway. I've lost track of the lore. Are these parasites or viruses or gene splicing? Or I think the answer is yes.
It is. That is, in fact, the answer to any question. In the same way that Metal Gear Solid, after a certain point, the answer is just nanomachines. It's all of the above. So I assume... Oh, give me a second, sir.
Yeah, hold on. Okay, thank you for waiting. That's very kind of him to wait on you.
Yes.
He's a good sport, you know? He's like, oh, I'll give you a chance, you're new here. Ah! Gone he was.
Give me that. Thank you.
Let's see, where's the...
And I think I want to use this and point it at the door to...
Oh, right. To cook any oncomers. Umbrella stockholder meetings must be wild. I would love to be a fly on the wall in that meeting. Are you kidding?
Oh, Moira, get to work.
They went like giant Iron Maidens, but they like spin around with blades on the outside. That seems like
what does this have to do with genetic research?
Listen, it's important. We need like 7 of them now. In our lab, in the hallways, everywhere. Why? For stuff. I don't know, like, if something went wrong, you know, they could turn those on. But they could hurt you. They could hurt anyone who works here. Yeah, or they could kill zombies.
Wait, why are zombies... We're just doing genetic research here.
Well, you never know. You never know what might happen.
Wesker, like, shoots a look at that guy, just like... Stop with the zombie stuff.
I'm just saying, theoretically, just don't bring it up. You know, very, very, very awkward conversations. It's clearly for testing genetic research results, attempting to create knife-proof skin.
There you go.
Yeah, perfect.
Said the poor lost soul as she lamented her fate.
Oh, shut up, Bracelet. No one asked you.
These stupid bracelets.
Who are you? I want answers.
I am the Overseer. Fear requires an audience and a conductor.
Sorry, I'm not paying attention. I was grabbing an orb. I was grabbing an herb. What's up?
What do you want from
God,
us?
it's so pretty around this island. What are you talking about, Bracelet?
Yeah, sorry, what? It's fall. It's nice.
Okay, good. She stopped talking on us.
Oh, good.
Thank God.
That bracelet is like your phone activating like you're asking it for questions. And you're just like, no, I didn't say anything. Go away. It's like, it's the worst. I've never used that. And I'm never going to. This line on the graph represents zombie dogs. This one, wait, zombie dogs? Yes, zombie dogs. Now, as I was saying...
Radio tower. Maybe we can send an SOS.
I almost want to like just have it all the streamers and the followers of Life City get together and just record a boardroom conversation.
Could use your help.
Just do like an improv thing based on the whole concept. I think that would be really funny.
Some boxes will have to be unlocked. Move the cursor to find the unlock point. Turn by the color of the cursor and the controller's vibration. Okay.
Zombie dog, shut up and take my money. Anyway, anyone want to invest in my new company? Not Umbrella Inc. It's SPAC. Deal like IPO, but without all that pesky vetting and regulation. You know, it just gets in the way of science. Let's just do whatever.
Okay, I guess I got it.
Okay, we have a mini SIM card. Perfect.
Nope. It's another thing to upgrade my gun is what it is.
Well, that or it's like a tiny deadweight.
Nope, it's another thing to upgrade my gun.
Okay.
See? You can do it.
That only proves
fuck!
I got you.
That literally only proves that she can.
Fuck you, Hollywood. That wasn't even close to easy.
Listen, Moira, I'm really sorry.
Shut up, Moira!
I know what I got you mixed up in. Mary'll never forgive me.
This isn't your fault.
You could just kick the boards out, whittle it down to the metal, and just kind of brave man's road it.
Bitches and moans and
No, why would you make it harder for yourself?
Because it's funny.
Do it for the vine.
There you go. Ugh. Q3 has really good for mutated lizard monster that spawns toxins growth. We really should focus our energies on improving that area even more in Q4.
Uncle Barry is supposed to be a dad, I think, in this one. Not so much an uncle.
He's a dunkle. A dad uncle. Yes?
something. Don't worry about it. Just how happy you seem to be with that one.
It's a funny word. I made a shitty portmanteau and the terminology filled me with glee. And I thought, you know, let me share this. Let me let the world know.
Nothing there.
Uncle Barry.
Dunkleberry!
Dunkleberry! What's that stuff on you? Oh, the just biogenetic research goop. Ah, that's disgusting. Yeah, my job's pretty gross.
No, it's dead.
Damn, it was just 2 days from retirement.
Stay here.
Why control panel? Why? Anyway. They were gonna get a new panel.
Uh-huh. Alright.
They were finally gonna be able to scan QR codes, but you know, corporate was really dragging their ass on that.
Right. This better work.
Fuck! Is anyone picking this up? My name is Moira Burton. My coworkers and I were taken here against our will. I don't know where.
We're gonna get sawed.
They're at the wrong control panel. That's actually just a mini Korg. Someone has to help us. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, this is it's just effects.
Kind of monsters have killed the others. Please send help. Please.
Oh no.
Shit. Oh, one more time. My name is Moira Burton.
Oh God. What is this place?
Oh no!
I don't know what this place is.
It's an
A rank.
Hey, look at you.
I guess that means I did good.
Moira, did you get lost? I think you're supposed to be in the new Life is Strange.
Oh.
Oh. I know, she does kind of have that look about her.
Oh, this thing has a fucking skill tree in it.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Sure.
Yeah.
Increase firepower for the first shot after changing weapons. Sure. Make that better. Increase Natalia's. I see you, Bree. I see you out of the corner of my eye. I still see you doing it.
You know what?
Nothing. Don't worry about it.
I've already stopped. I'm on to my own little devices down here.
You're taking a photo of yourself looking in my direction, just...
Please, hon, that's preposterous. I would never do something like that.
As you literally pull up
I don't know what you're talking about,
the
Jay.
photo booth on the MacBook.
Jay, there's literally no way I could ever do that. I don't know what you're talking about right now. Why would I do that? Like, there's no evidence that I'm doing anything like that. None whatsoever. I might post that on the Discord later.
Okay.
Also, there's a joke only we get right now. Wow, okay.
Please be
It's Barry!
Hey, Barry!
he gave you the Mugnum in Resident Evil 1.
Oh, righto.
Barry the Boatman Burton.
Name's Barry Burton. Boatman.
Ah, spooky child.
Ah.
She has the thing on her wrist too.
She must have been arrested. I'll go to jail for that one.
We literally watched like 5 minutes of nothing but bad puns, huh?
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah, we can put those away for
Stay
now.
by the boat, little lady. I mean it. I've got some grown-up stuff to attend to, but I'll come
You're
back
my
to you
new
later.
daughter now. I'm gonna go take care of some shit. I'm gonna neglect you too. Bye.
So you stay here and get eaten by zombies, alright?
No.
Barry is also a helicopter pilot, RE3 original.
It's too dangerous for you to come along.
Oh yeah, I want to play as Barry Burton. No RE player ever.
What do you got against Barry?
Little girl on this planet that will listen to me.
No,
All right,
Barry.
stay close.
No one respects you.
How many little girls has he tried this with? Excuse me, could you move your soccer game over there? I need to
Eat
get
shit,
through
old
the-
man!
They never listen.
Oh, he doesn't have a run. I mean, he kind of just has one
What are
by
you doing all
default, I
alone?
guess.
Where are your parents?
Excuse me, do you need help with those groceries? I can help you. Go away, eat shit! You suck! You smell like haggis!
She got you.
That's insensitive to a culture of food and to me.
Got my baby.
My feelings. Any interaction with a little girl, he's always just trying to help out. And they're just like, screw you, old man!
You're a fucking piece of shit and I hope you die!
No respect. Gosh dang.
I hope you get in a car crash on your...
That's not only mean, but very specific.
Also, I'm driving a boat.
Yeah,
How would that even happen?
I hope that a car flies off of a mountain on a steep turn and then crashes into your boat, sinking and killing you in a way most horrible. This girl has to be like 5.
So what's your name, sweetie?
God damn. What have you seen?
Wow. What a pretty name. My name's Barry.
You don't have to fucking lie to me, old man. You don't have to...
That's right, don't wear
Your
it
name
out.
sucks.
You don't have to just, like...
I won't.
artificially carry on this conversation. You could just not talk.
I know.
Honestly, I'd prefer if you didn't.
Listen, I have the internet. I know when I'm being bullshit here. You, like to skip rope? You're very out of touch. You kids still play stickball? What the hell are you talking about? Is that like Fortnite? Yeah. Yeah, it's like Fortnite. You smell like stale beans, Mr. Barry. Not good beans either.
Like $1 canned beans.
Like that are on sale. Because they weren't
Like a can of beans, it's like 75% water.
and like a lot of sodium and like very little flavor. And that went stale. These are some very specific put downs. I'm not feeling
My
so
dad
hot
was a
today.
master of the dozens.
That's what my father called me whenever he brought donuts home. Was that supposed to be funny? Whatever. I'm getting out of here.
Yeah, you certainly look like you're eating. No, that's just hurtful. That's just disrespectful
Come on.
body images, little lady.
This sucks. I'm gonna go play Mr. Bones. That game gets me. Oh, let's see. There's Hey!
Oh, God.
We have a friend again.
Monster Man!
Oh, big spooky man. Here he comes.
Oh, here's some more
no,
spooky man.
Oh, they got a whole load of them. It's the spooky
Oh,
gang.
man,
Come to say
reload.
hello. Oh, they're very affectionate too. They go for those little neck kisses. They're like, There they go. Bye, zombos.
I gotta reload. 1 second here.
The whole zombo combo. You can blow them up with a bombo.
Turn. Oh, you're still on.
Oh, he's
That's
still
what's going
slithering
on there.
Okay, he's still slithering around. Yes, little girl, it's true. I do enjoy the occasional crawler. But it's fatphobic to say that about me. Absolutely. You don't have to start, freaking body shaming people, you damn kids. Yeah.
That's where he officially draws the line. It's
Yeah,
just
that's
like,
where
no,
he's just like, listen, like, hold on, like, full
I'm
stop.
willing to take some abuse, but that's
like,
just too much.
that's, come on.
This is going to be a learning exercise for both me and for you. Learning exercise for me in learning how to actually raise a daughter, and learning exercise for you into not being a hateful piece of shit.
You know? I think that we can meet each other in the middle there.
Location of enemies. Okay.
Oh, no, you don't, young lady. It's too dangerous.
Why? I'm not scared.
Why does crouching allow her to see the undead?
It's close, but it hasn't seen
It
us.
just helps.
You ever be like, man, I really want to know if there's something dead behind here. You just gotta kind of like... Yeah, there's something dead behind there. I can feel it. Mr. Barry, that backpack makes you look like a 50-year-old high school student.
There's something ahead.
See, now, that joke is just fine. That's
that's a good joke. Oh man, Dusty Steve is very dusty.
You just let me handle this one.
Pocket Sand Carl, he's coming for you.
Okay, now I can switch to Barry again.
Get him. Yeah, kick his butt. Nice. That was a hell of a takedown.
It's pretty good. Just give him the boot.
There's something ahead. Be careful.
There's a few things ahead. You're going to excite them.
One sec. I gotta get the stealth kill on this one too.
Yeah.
Alright.
The zombie was like, I don't even want her. Where's that other guy? He looks out of touch. I'm gonna eat his flesh. God, everyone's giving me shit today.
Oh, I need to
God.
shoot them. Okay.
Oh, okay. Fair enough, fair enough.
See, now I'm gonna get caught up playing this game for a while because this is an actual video game, unlike unlike the other two that we've played.
Drakengard was fine.
Yeah,
but...
Drakengard was absolutely fine. Like, it was also a game that I could have easily gotten lost in.
Oh god.
Oh my god!
That was a hell of a yelp from him. Like,
the zombie shoulder checked me. It didn't even like do anything extreme.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Big punch. Alright. What you doing over there, Bree?
Oh, nothing. I'm not doing anything. Hanging out. I just,
Why you monster man?
Oh, not the monster man.
I almost shot the child. Sorry. Sorry for almost shooting the kid.
Okay. Mr. Barry, you take a little too much pleasure in killing those zombies.
Listen, it's about the little things in life.
I kill zombies. It's what I do. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a video game.
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
Good old survival horror.
It does what you want one of those games to do, at least for the time being. I've heard mixed opinions about this video game.
What were the opinions?
Some people think it's good, like, just, like, pretty standard fun, and then other folks think it's, like, janky and not very great.
Righto.
That type of thing. The usual mixed bag of Resident Evil opinions.
Can you make it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or at least I feel like I remember seeing that around this game when it came out.
Someone looks up every review of the game ever. I would like to
point to Exhibit A. Alright.
I think you might have been inflating
Do you want
that
to call
number.
it there?
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. We'll go ahead and call it there. Okay. So, with that in mind,
when's our next thing?
Next stream's gonna be Friday.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna be starting Vanquish.
Hey.
Yeah.
Vanquish.
Which,
hell yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, cool. Awesome. Action packed. Yes, of course. Thank you.
Why did my wife just fist bump me?
I don't know. I'm trying to have fun. You know, be more animated here. Okay.
For sure. I was just very surprised.
Anywho.
But yeah, we will be back on Friday, probably around the same time for some Vanquish.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna be starting up Kingdom Hearts soonish.
Oh god, I am.
Most likely, depending on if the vote changes or not.
Yeah.
But you're most likely gonna be playing it.
Oh boy.
Find a person to raid. I think ISV is streaming.
Oh, we should give it a shot then. It's
IZVE.
Yes.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and give her a raid.
Let's do it.
Yeah, everyone, as usual, thank you for dropping by. Thank you to the patrons, specifically.
Yes.
And have a great night. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and raid.